What 1 2 1 2. What 1 2 1 2. You know what? Let's just get into it, man. Let me just play some stuff. Let's take a trip down memory lane.
Play along with us.
Day 3, y'all. Day 3 of 30.
Smoke weed every day.
Oh yeah.
Taking it back. So we are back. We have our guest in the building. The God has entered the building. You know what I'm saying?
Egg West is in the building, fam. You're in the building.
Yeah. That's what I want to know.
That's the thing right there. Exactly what you just said. You made a name for yourself.
1 2 1 2 1 2.
Honestly, this time last year,
big salute to everybody popping up in the chat.
I only
1 2 1 2 1 2.
maybe one of your, like, you didn't even have a video. You had tracks on YouTube, but they were like just like there was covers and just no actual visuals.
The man just threw the lighter on the table just with some aggression.
Last year?
I think so. Was it about last year time?
That's a fucked up thing. You guys are not paying attention. I paid my dues since 2015 when I was on
Watch Young Killer the Crook right there.
parole and a half years.
That's good. See, that's good. I like to learn these things.
I did that shit in Ottawa. Which
Ottawa.
was my city, and I made a 3-point. I made a CN Tower and a 3-point crown and BIzz Loc and Ray
graffiti?
all in graffiti.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. That's very dope.
That's when I was on parole, fresh out. I did that shit.
God.
Them times you had like tunes out, like mixtapes and everything like that. Or
Nah, I still don't got no mixtape.
Skinny Rick.
okay.
Are you planning to come with the mixtape? Yeah, he's the video.
Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit that like button for everybody who's popping in right now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
BIzz Loc's the name now. Before that, what was you had a rap name before BIzz Loc? Or
What is happening here?
BIzz Loc's the
BIzz
first.
Loc. You know what? You know what was the rap name before that?
What was it?
Body Bags. Facts 100.
Body bang.
Okay.
Yeah. And then it turned into, because my original name is Busy.
Busy.
And it just turned into BIzz Loc because of all that critical. Obviously, I'm in the game. Obviously, you looked at me like, yeah, you're not busy no more. You're BIzz Loc. From the time of BIzz Loc, it was BIzz Loc. We from a poor, what do they call that shit? Unprivileged neighborhood. And we came up less fortunate. And we had to do what we had to do to come up.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And shit.
Yeah, so like, okay.
Let's go forward a little bit. You know what? I never actually really watched this back. Like, this is a high point here. This is like a peak point. Let me see what's going on over here.
But I'm a 90s baby, and my 90s body. Everybody's tattoos that you see getting tattooed on them saying trust nobody. They're not lying. That came from somewhere, meaning do not trust nobody because everybody is crazy out here nowadays. Nowadays is different. It's not from my era. I'm from the 90s. I'm born 1990, but I'm a 90s baby. And my 90s is raised by 80s. You see what I'm saying? We don't do drugs my time. We don't do Molly. We don't do Xanax and Perks and all this bullshit. We smoke weed and we drink liquor. I come around the hood. You know what it is, my nigga, in the cut. You know what I'm saying? I come in the hood and smoke.
Yo, Crook is dying over there, bro. The man is just choking on the spliff. Yo, pause. Choking on the spliff, bro. Holy.
Bogey. A man, I say, let me get 2 off of that bogey.
Yeah.
Take that bogey and snap that and break that and throw that and say, what the fuck you doing smoking bogey? Are you done? You see what I'm saying? Real nigga shit, my G. I had to hide and smoke bogeys. The Maurice that was buying singles at a time, 50 cents. By the Indian. You know what I'm talking. You see what I'm saying?
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm probably even messing up this live stream right now by starting this in the beginning, because this video What's the views, Crow? 96,000 views. Ain't making shit off of this video. Not monetized.
It's facts, my
See, the era I come from is if you pop Molly, you do Zanny, you're a fucking custy, bro.
Basically.
Like, I'm sorry.
But you can't even say that.
No, but that's
you can't.
That's
you can't.
the era I come from.
I'm coming from that era too, but you can't say that because
you're born,
I know so
many.
many.
Born 79, my G. I'm born 79, my G.
79. I'm born 90, my G.
Come on, there's
80s is the realest year. 70s is not.
Listen to me. I said I was
you
born
can't
79.
go on like you're from the early 80s or 70s and be like 70s. I came from the 70s.
I'm not trying to say that.
80s is the year
awkward
that set the trend for that earth shit, that savage shit, and we all came off after the 80s. I'm from the 90s and I followed the 80s.
I understand.
What do you think about the 80s are the real savages and real OGs. See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and I'm coming up off of them. I'm not coming up off of this new 2010 or 2000 or 20, whatever the fuck year. I came up off of that G shit.
The same shit that you, like you said, you don't pop Molly, you smoke weed, you drink liquor. That's it.
Yeah.
Right?
It's all
my
these niggas that lean and
in
shit.
my era,
I popped Molly before. Don't get me twisted.
Okay.
But that is only.
Now I'm engaged now. At first I didn't watch this video, this interview in a long time, but this little conflict over here, this is why this is like a high point. This should be a high point over here too. Shit.
Because of the new era. I hope y'all hear that.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
That's fine, but
that's new era. I'm coming up with the new era. I came up with that, and I seen what happens, and I seen how these other niggas act, and it's different from how we act in our time. So that's why I say, do not trust these niggas in this new year, my G.
I can relate to that 100.
I came from it, G. I seen it. I seen it. I seen it active.
The older man from my era and the G's from my era, I've never popped Molly. You understand what I'm saying? I've never tried it. I've never experienced it, so I don't know what it's like.
Why not?
Because I'm just from that era. I smoke weed. I'm an herbalist.
I come from that era too. You know what? I had to keep up with the time, my G.
That's not.
These two light-skinned niggas just freaking bickering and arguing with each other.
This is the time.
That's not.
You know what? I'm gonna try one time since everybody's doing it. I'm gonna do it.
I tried E1.
Let me try it. I was in the pen.
I tried E1.
Don't mind. Hey. I was sentenced to a 9-year sentence.
Yes,
I'm saying I did 6 out of that, which is 2/3. Anybody that did pen time, you know what I'm talking about. I did 2/3 out of my 9-year sentence. I did.
Nigga try to tell me to shut the fuck up in my own interview. Holy.
3/3. Anybody that did pen time, you know what I'm.
I tried.
Don't mind. Hey. I was sentenced to.
Shut the fuck up, Friday. Don't talk. I'm doing the talking over here.
A 9-year sentence.
Yes,
I'm saying I did 6 out of that, which is 2/3. Anybody that did pen time, you know what I'm talking about. I did 2/3 out of my 9-year sentence. I did 6 years. So I'm saying,
yeah.
And at the during that time, during that bid, during that sentence is when all this drugs, ecstasy, Molly, perks, Xanax, all that shit.
Your Donovan's like, hey, had we love hip hop under manners. I don't know about both of us, but I shut the fuck up. And then when you know what they say on Friday, and then when he leave, I be talking again.
Came to light during that time. Yeah. When I was on road, remember I told you I was getting battered for Booggz. Yeah. That was Booggz because it wasn't natural. It wasn't ITOP. It wasn't from the earth.
Kind of the same thing I'm trying to show you.
Like,
talk about it.
Same generation.
Yeah, and then 6 years.
My nigga knows what it is because he never did that shit. I did that shit because I branched off. I linked with different people.
Yeah, I don't even remember if we asked any questions. Niggas just got together, got the mics on, cameras on. Say, yo, what's your name? Where are you from? And 15 minutes later, we're hearing about Hamilton and don't trust nobody, because if you trust anybody, I was just like, hey, this is the easiest interview I ever. This is early in the game, so I wasn't as trained in the Jedi interviewing skills that I have now. You know what I'm saying? But back then, if I got to do this now, if I took this interview and did this now, this would be great. I ain't got to talk. I just got to ask 2 questions and we get, what is this? 28 minutes of content? Alley-oop, breeze.
I experimented.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it.
I went there, but that's not my era. And
I want to even try to say anything, to be honest. I want to try to interrupt nothing. Now in these days, I would have been as quiet as a church mouse. Maybe ask 3 questions throughout the whole shit just to let him keep going.
Understand why that's not my era, because that's not us.
Let me ask you a question.
That's different. That's drugs.
Shut up, Friday.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but I'm saying, I'm just saying from the era I come from, if you're not
hard drugs,
it's hard. That those are hard drugs. Exactly.
Yeah,
and we're
drugs.
Smoking weed and liquor. You understand?
Yeah,
Maybe we're doing shrooms. You understand what I'm saying? That's when I was
shrooms. I did that shit in 2004.
But you understand what I'm saying?
That's still natural.
My old.
Yeah, but you
Wow.
You are a little.
That was like, whoa. No, what is
remember,
this? Cussy
that's
shit?
years
That's
ago.
growing off of what? Shit? Fungus?
Exactly.
What is that?
Exactly.
What is that?
Exactly.
Huh?
Exactly.
Why are we doing that?
Exactly. But
No, we don't do
What
that.
are we doing?
Exactly.
We smoke that
What are we
shit
doing,
that goes out of the earth. We smoke that.
Yo. Now I get it. Okay, because mans have told me before, like niggas have pulled up and done interviews, like real shit, like other Toronto rappers, and be like, yo, fam, no word of a lie. Sometimes I just ball up and pull up the BIzz Loc interview, and I'm just freaking laugh. Yo, that shit's classic, fam. I'm talking about like just as close as 2025, a nigga told me that same shit. Yo, fam, sometimes I just ball up and just watch that on the rerun still. It's like, you know what? I'm glad to be at your service, yo.
We drink that juice.
Exactly.
That,
Okay, so-
we step on grapes. That's what we do.
Even like when you came home.
Fantasy, shit like that. Exactly.
So real quick, even when you came home, how was the adjustment? You come home all like 6 years and on everything on road's different. Mans are wearing fucking crazy tighter jeans. All types of shit are different.
Yeah. How was the adjustment from when you actually
Man, you know,
I
what?
remember having
That's
to do with
funny.
halfway house and all that. So all that shit too.
To be honest with you, when I touched road on parole. I touched road on 2/3, and I went to a full parole, which is straight to the halfway house. And I went to a halfway house outside of my city because I was labeled as a menace to society in my city. So they put me out in a
the Real City or Trill City. You talking about when those guys NFR go outside and do the panels outside? I'm down to try it out. All right, don't even get it twisted. But we will be doing some IRLs. I'm doing a 30 for 30 right now. Okay, this is day 3 of 30 days of streaming. So in that time of streaming, there will be some IRL streams as well. Right, it's not going to just be me sitting inside here in the crib. I might be at a few other locations doing the stream because shit, you know, life happens. I got to go do an interview somewhere or doing a podcast episode, something. So I'm going to be popping up in different places, right? We're only on day 3. Bear with me, all right? We're going to be doing interviews. There's going to be a lot going on in the next 30 days.
They put me on in Ottawa.
That's the
Tell
funny
it
thing.
to the fucking
They
camera.
ban you from
They
the
put me
city.
in Ottawa. Some saying BIzz Loc. They put me in Ottawa.
In
On
Ottawa?
some fucking menace to society bullshit. I went to Ottawa. Nobody I knew but one person. I behaved myself, and I made it to where I am today. And I'm still behaving myself, and that's all that matters.
Yo, that cut is crazy. I'll tell you guys a little quick behind the scenes, and then we'll get into what we got to get into. All right, I'm just letting the audience collect over here in the live. Make sure to hit that like button, share the live on whatever social media platform that's just your favorite. You know what I'm saying? Yo, bands can't get a story post, fam. Like, walk on. Right? Hit the hype. If you're watching this from your mobile phone, if you're on the night shift right now, we here, man.
Is right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Facts.
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 100.
Facts.
I'm working on towards this music.
Working at
Yeah. Yeah.
But even like with crossing the border with the music, we all got issues with that. None of us could fucking cross the border. You know what I mean? Have you ever gotten any people hollering at you in the States like, yo, we need you to come down here. We got a bag for you. Nope.
Where?
Like in the States, about? Like, because yo, dog, your videos are getting a lot of views. You know what I'm saying? So like,
yo, pick up.
So you're not getting like hollering from niggas.
Yo, big up ATL, yo.
It's like online.
Crazy, you know what I'm saying?
If you only knew where we came from.
I can see.
We came from picking up stores on curbs.
Wait. We're getting to it.
James.
I can definitely see where the busy comes from.
Where is that? Where does busy come from?
I can see your energy.
Tell me
that.
Tell it for the camera. Look at that. Look at that.
I feel your
where does the energy come from?
I can just the way you are.
Tell me where does it come from?
I'm just seeing you first time meeting you.
Yeah.
Listen, this is not a caricature. This is not him playing a role or something like that. Like like obviously he's not like he's turned. Okay. He had a bottle of Hennessy in his bag. His girl or the girl that he had at the time showed us that she had a bottle of Hennessy after the interview. And the bottle of Hennessy was like one of those bigger bottles of Hennessy. 3/4 of the bottle was done, right? And he hit that to the head. But when he walked into the studio, we passed him a smaller bottle of Hennessy. I ain't going crazy, all right? You know, welcome, you know, I used to give gifts to the guests. I was a little bit more generous back then. I'm not gonna lie, right? And I was like, "Yo, hold this bottle of Henny, my nigga. Let's get this interview popping." You know what I'm saying? So by that point, and he crushed the bottle by what are we in the 20th minute? I think the bottle's done, right? So from the minute 0 to 20 minutes, he just done. Man just devoured the Hennessy, bro. So this is a more turned up BIzz Loc right here. But I say all that to say when he's not on friggin' gallon of Hennessy, he's still pretty turned up.
Yeah, exactly. First I'm meeting you and I'm seeing you expressing your feelings. So how?
I'm just saying, dude, I can't tell you how you move because I don't know you like that.
Like this would be him, let's say at 100. But just on a regular day, like he just like kind of lives life at like 80% turned up. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't really want to be around niggas all the time who are turned up at 80%. You know what I'm saying? You want somebody who's just at a cool like 30%. Like, you know, it's a chill person and then turn up sometimes, right? This nigga's 80% all, right? And then just crank it a little bit more with some Hennessy. Put it up to 110.
Tell you how you
just met me.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
This is where you get this.
The way that you are moving here in the show.
Yeah.
I see you're very observant. You're very, like, you know what I'm saying? You're very active. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But I also notice with your active, you always, you see, you're scoping the room.
Yo, right here, I had a homeboy who walked into the room. Okay, just a little bit of behind the scenes lore right now. I never actually reacted to this interview, so here we are. All right, my homeboy walked into the room. Now he's wearing a lot of blue. Okay, so if you know, you know. All right, the homie who walked into the room, bless his heart, bro. That's my brother right there. Came in with a big ass parka on, red parka, and sat like, let's say about 5 feet away from us at the next table. There was a table that was right next to our table. He just sat right there on the table, not in the chairs. Like you see how we're sitting in the chair part of the table because it's kind of like a picnic table type of thing. The man came and sat on top of the table, and it was just sitting there like this. And that was, he had the equalizer, right? You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know, right? So it's like, this nigga was just like, who the fuck is this? And man wasn't saying nothing. He wasn't like, hey guys, hey, how you guys doing? He just came in, did a couple of nods, and then sat down and just continued to watch the interview like as if he was just there the whole time. So yeah, that happened. Good times.
Always paying attention, even though you're acting.
Whoa, look at that. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? The first time I take a look at the room, you say I'm scoping the room. I didn't even know you were sitting there. I didn't see him coming from downstairs. I didn't see none of that. I just seen that right now, and I was like, "Whoa, what's going on over there?" And he's like, "I see you scoping the room."
I got people's too. It's not like I'm just like some mesquine and I don't know nobody out here in these streets. I know a couple people 1-2s.
I was like, no.
I didn't see none of that, but I didn't see you come from upstairs. I didn't see you sit like, yo, brother. I'm just observing. I'm just observing what's to be observed. That's all.
Okay, so shows, the live shows and stuff. What's going on with live shows?
Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay. All right. Welcome back. We are here 30 for 30, day 3. Okay. I'm going to get you guys into a list of the topic that we're going to get into. Should I run some little background music? I don't usually start the lives like this, but I'm not trying to start the lives every single time the same ways I start my Friday night lives. Okay. Look out for the live tomorrow night, 6 p.m. regular scheduled time. You know how we get it in. Hold on. All right. We back at it. Big salute to everybody who's in the chat. All right. Big salute to everybody who was tuned in to the episode 688 of the We Love Hip Hop podcast that I just premiered about 3 hours ago. As far as the list of topics, let's go into the list of topics that I got going on here. I want to cover the CBC interview that I mentioned on the podcast. Okay, I did an interview with CBC yesterday. All right, the content is in, the replay is in. We'll definitely get into that. All right, we're gonna get into the whole lore of Joe Budden versus Drizzy Drake. We've now found out that Janice STFU is actually about the podfather himself, Joe Budden. So we're gonna go do a deep dive into that lore. What else I got on my list? I need to check on What's the Dirt, because What's the Dirt, he just dropped a new video, and to be honest, his op list is getting kind of long again. So we're gonna check in on What's the Dirt, see what he's saying. All right, I got a Booggz story here. We're gonna clear up some of the stuff from Booggz as far as his lust for chromas. He's got a new page popping up, and he got called out by DJ Las Vegas. So we definitely got to get into that. Savv4x. I got a Savv4x story. Low key, the Reddits are saying, the Torontology Reddits are saying that he has been getting at Duvy. Okay, Duvy is now serving time. He's been gone for about 3-4 years, but we definitely got to get into that. Okay, and I'll just do a little bit of civic duties. I think I'm going to cover the security guard laser thing today. It's not a trending topic, so I can cover it anytime I want, but we'll see where we're at. Right now, we're about half an hour in. Expect about a 3-hour live, tops. I know I said that one time, and then it ended up being 6 hours, but it's late, okay? We don't have a completely unemployed audience here. I know niggas got to get to work in the morning, and ladies got to get to work. Salute to everybody in the chat. Make sure to hit that like button. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Okay. So let's start off with the CBC interview that I did. Big salute to Harman Singh. Okay, Harman Singh is the person who I did the interview with. We've actually covered a lot of his interviews or his stories over here on our live streams. Okay, let me pull it up on the screen just so you guys can see. All right, bada boom, bada bing. Of course, I went there to talk about Drake. I didn't go there. I actually did it from my own studio. This is the first time that I'm going to be able to see this with you guys in the live chat. So let's see what happens, right? CBC's Ian Haman. All right, I'm going to fuck up this pronunciation. Hanuman Singh. Okay, Ian Hanuman Singh speaks with Kofi Friday Carmichael. Let's go. Oh, let's go.
Time. That's why we should do what we want right now.
Whoa, Grandpa.
Oh my God. Sorry, the underwhelming start. We got a website ad. Surprise, surprise.
To Drake for a moment, and our next guest is not surprised that Drake has been doing so well. Turn our attention back to Drake for a moment, and our next guest is not surprised that Drake has been doing so well for so long. Kofi Carmichael, also known as Friday Ricky Dread, is the host of the We Love Hip Hop podcast, and he joins us now from Toronto. So when you heard the news that Drake now has the third most #1 singles on Billboard's Hot 100 and overtook Michael Jackson, what was your reaction to that achievement?
I was really happy for him, but to be honest, I wasn't surprised. Just with the amount of years that Drake has been putting out music, 15 years plus.
Hold on, let me look at this shit. Kofi Friday Carmichael, We Love Hip Hop podcast host. Okay.
Plus, and the level that he's been able to put it out at and the output, it was just a matter of time before he passed him, right? I'm actually surprised he didn't pass him earlier.
15 years is a long time in pop music. Trends change, artists come and go. For people who maybe are not that familiar
Sweat Rag Rick
with Drake's music, what is it that allows him to continue topping the chart over such a long period of time?
What is it, Friday?
I think it's the diversity, really. You know, right now he's given us 3 different products as far as with Iceman, which is really rap heavy. You know, he has the Habibti album, which is a real R&B album. It's nice and slow. And then you got the Maid of Honor album, which is just a good party album that you'll hear at a lot of different places, whether it's house parties, beach parties, anything like that. He's been able to give all of his fan bases and all of the different genres something that they can live with.
Yeah, so as I understand it, when people were expecting maybe 1 album to drop from Drake, he dropped 3 simultaneously.
You see, the thing is also when you're doing these interviews, you got to keep time in your mind, all right? All the time. You got to make sure that you're not too long-winded, all right? This is different than the interview that I did the other day. I did a podcast the other day over at CBC, right? I seen somebody not in this chat here, but in the chat on the podcast episode that I just premiered, that was like, yo, Fridays works for the government and shit like that. Like, to be honest, I do a lot of these appearances over there for free. I'm not mad. I'm not even trying to freaking complain or anything like that. I'm saying a small percentage of the appearances that I do over on CBC are paid appearances. Most of them, like, they're like quick 5-10 minutes. Look, what is this? 5 minutes? Stop. Let me get a little, let me get a little clout, fam.
And as you say, they all.
Now, if you want me for like 30 minutes, then you're gonna have to pay me.
You'll hear at a lot of give all of his fan base to live with.
We're expecting maybe 1 album to drop from Drake. He dropped 3 simultaneously, and as you say, they all have kind of a different feel to them. Has he had an impact, do you think, on the Canadian music industry?
Oh, most definitely, right? With me having my podcast here, the We Love Hip Hop podcast, just Drake being such an influential person worldwide, especially in America, he's been able to create a conversation for us over here in Canada where a lot of people have been able to benefit from his popularity or from his success. You know, people like The Weeknd, Tory Lanez, the fact that Toronto is even in the conversation is as a result of Drake's success.
Jeez. Listen, man, they don't be seeing this. All right. Salute to the boy. They see a lot of shit, But they don't be seeing all of this stuff when I'm like bigging him up. Oh, they're the, he's the reason why Toronto's on the map and all that good shit. You know what they do? You know what they do see though? Oh, I don't like that lawsuit. What the fuck's going on? Like they, oh, T.I. might have pissed on you. Like, why niggas only see all the negative shit? You know how much time we spend glazing, as they all want to call it? I should say bigging up, you know what I'm saying? Or just speaking facts. But if the people want to call it glazing, for the amount of quote unquote glazing that the man them be doing, niggas don't be hearing that shit. Fam, I've done CBC mad times, and 90% of the time when they ask me to pull up over there, it's for Drake. Okay, there's been a few, maybe not 90%. I'll say 75% of the time. Because the other like 25%, it'll be, what's going on with the Toronto rap scene or the violence that's going on in the street, shit like that. But the other 75% of the time, well, tell me, somebody who's has a hip hop podcast out here, and like they don't even know about the lore and the history about with me and Drake. They're just going off of the fact that, okay, you got a hip hop podcast. They see a lot of Drake titles probably when they go through the channel. And they're like, all right, I guess they might know. They don't know nigga was around from like day one. That's a bonus. I'll show y'all something in a second. Let's finish this.
I mean, the answer to this probably is no, but I'll ask it anyway. Is there a Toronto sound that maybe he contributes to?
DJs are shaking the goddamn table. Nigga shaking his leg. He's there at the table, sitting at the other side of the. We're at the podcast studio, right? Obviously, as you can see, he's sitting at the other side of the table with his headphones on and shit. Not even, trying to like zone out. Legs shaking. I'm holding the freaking camera down so that I'm not looking like we're in some kind of a freaking earthquake over there.
I don't know about maybe.
Let me rewind the question. Let's bring the question back.
Is as a result of Drake's success.
I mean, the answer to this probably is no, but I'll ask it anyway. Is there a Toronto sound that maybe he contributes to?
I don't know about maybe the Toronto sound, but he's definitely embraced the Toronto slang a lot more, which has made it where the artists are a little bit more comfortable embracing it as well. So I guess the answer would be yes, technically, because he's made it a little bit more easier for us to say wagwan and yo fam and different things like that, and the American audience automatically understands what we're saying.
Facts.
What moment?
Facts. You know how many times, W-mans, where did that come from? Right? That's streamer slang, right? Yo, W-mans. Why W-mans, though? Because they heard Drake, and then, sometimes people try to make fun, right? Oh, yo, mans, watch out for the mans, and them, the mans, right? Like, what? And listen, all in fun when they're making fun of Toronto accents and shit. Yo, mans. I've heard this on the Joe Budden podcast. I've heard it on Rory Mall. Mans, right? So this is something that starts going through, and then next thing you know, people start picking up the slang a little bit. I know mans is from the UK too. Okay, all right, okay. Don't get it twisted. But let's not get it twisted right now, fam. We got Drake. To be honest, we got Academics. Academics has really pushed the Toronto slang from whatever he picks up from talking to Pressa and Top 5 and different guys like that. Next thing you know, he's like, holy. All right. I don't know about the UK. I don't know if they say that in the UK. Holy, especially in that cadence. This I know because he's Jamaican, but Jamaicans also, the Jamaican slang that we have here, what the use of the Jamaican slang is not like straight up like how Jamaicans talk. Them niggas will hear Toronto slang and be like, yeah, from foreign. You know what I'm saying? That we take the Jamaican patois and we twist it and remix it and do all different types of shit with it. You know what I'm saying? What did they say? I got autism on Reddit? Yeah. I don't, but I'm just glad to be at a class of good rappers. Anyhow, let's move on.
From his career, do you think put him on the map globally?
To me, just as somebody who's been following his career all the way from the beginning, I would say it would be 106 and Park, BT's 106 and Park back in the days.
Hold on, let me rewind so you guys can get the question. I was rambling.
To me, we embrace
that maybe he contributes to
it, where maybe where the artists are a little bit more comfortable embracing it as well. So I guess the answer would be yes, technically, because he's made it a little bit more easier for us to say wagwan and yo fam and different things like that, and the American audience automatically understands what we're saying.
What moment from his career do you think put him on the map globally?
What moment from his career, from Drake's career, has put him on the map globally for you guys? Okay, I might be speaking to the Toronto people specifically right now in the chat. All right, what Drake moment do you guys remember where you're like, oh, Lee, we out of here? That nigga's on a worldwide scale now. Especially some of the older heads who might have seen him bumping around just before he was even running around with the Galloway boys and all them guys. Like, was like, or the Reps Up guys, right? He was not that guy yet. He was getting played on flow, but a lot of people were getting played on flow. You know what I'm saying? Cardinal was the guy. But there was a point in time where people saw one moment and we were like, oh, this nigga might actually make it. Okay? And think about this from a Canadian perspective, because niggas in America make it all the time. All right? Salute to all my Americans in the chat also. But you got people from wherever you're from. There's maybe 5 other rappers who are rich as fuck. And if you're from New York, God forbid, then like you got like 100 other rappers who came out and were able to have careers. At least 100 other rappers that came out and were able to have careers off of this hip hop culture. 1,000 rappers at least, right? But Toronto, jeez. Like, yes, there's people who are doing it on an independent level. They're making enough money where it would be a really good 9-to-5 job, right? Like 100, maybe 2, maybe 300,000 a year. That's cool. This nigga's a billionaire from Canada. We never thought that was possible. We didn't have a blueprint, all right? No pun intended. We didn't have a Jay-Z in New York to say, you know what? That's what we're going to aspire to, right? Yes, we had Cardinal, but Cardinal was still trying to break ceilings. So it was like there was 0 examples of how to be a worldwide successful rapper out of Toronto. We had Justin Bieber as like a young Justin Bieber, but he's a freaking pop singer, rapper. We didn't have that. Until when did you guys see in Drake's career where it was like, oh shit, he made it further than I thought he would. Before I play my answer that I'm going to say here, I'm going to give another alternate answer. The Sprite commercial. Holy. When I saw the Sprite commercial, I was like, what? Is this thing in a Sprite commercial? No. And you know, I couldn't rewind the TV back when I first saw that, right? But I was like, wait, did I just see this guy? Wait, the same guy who was the Range Rover from the replacement girl? Holy, this nigga made it. Low Fro Drake.
Yo, what's up? I'm just not feeling it.
Holy shit, look how young freaking Noah looks over here. Look at young 40. Holy.
Yo, what's up?
This is 16 years ago. This is 2010.
I'm just not feeling it.
Oh, dude. Mans were babies. I remember watching this like, yo, is the TV broken? Wait a minute. This nigga's really like, he got a Sprite check and it wasn't even on some hating shit. I was just like, no, wait a minute. We made it. We made it.
Last name ever,
First name
greatest.
Ooh, that commercial was hard still. Now watch what my answer is.
To me, just as somebody who's been following his career all the way from the beginning, I would say it would be 106 and Park, BT's 106 and Park back in the days. When we were first seeing him on there and he was consistently on there, like salute to people like Cardinal Official, who we got to see on there a few times. But when you started to see Drake on there consistently, always getting onto the charts, at that point.
Okay. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of the secret sauce, right? And I'm going to rewind and I'll let my answer go again. The reason that they have all of this, obviously, because this is live. This wasn't a pre-recorded thing. This is a live episode. I was live on their CBC NN live, right? I was trying to find a replay. I only got the replay literally right now before we started this live stream. But this was happening live. So for them to be able to have all of these visual aids and stuff like that, they already knew what I was going to say. All right? Sorry, gang. Santa Claus ain't real.
Consistently on there. Like salute to people like Cardinal Official, who we got to see on there a few times. But when you started to see Drake on there consistently, always getting onto the charts, at that point, we felt like we all made it. And that pales in comparison to where he is now.
So you have a podcast, and I assume you have a lot of listeners in the United States as well as Canada. Do you get any feedback from the people who are listening to your podcast when you talk about Drake? And if so, what do you hear?
Well, we got a lot of audience that are coming from America that have, especially over the last 2 years, that came in from the battle that he had with Kendrick Lamar. And a lot of people were like, oh, you guys have a podcast over there in Toronto that's consistently just giving takes on what's going on in the scene. So it actually helped to open the door where Americans get to see a little bit more about what's going on with the whole rap scene when they're tuning in to find out about Drake.
Kofi Carmichael, also known as Friday Ricky Dread, hosted the We Love Hip Hop.
See out there? See? Let them use the Duvy and stuff too. You know, I'm trying to a little bit more professional. You know what I'm saying? Get my Kofi Carmichael on.
Podcast. Thanks for chatting with us.
Thanks for having me.
Like I said, I've been on CBC a bunch of times. If I go CBC in Drake, let's see. Besides the podcast that I did the other day, obviously, this right here. Drake's Plan. This was what, 6 years ago? Big salute to Kashmir. She's the one who co-produced this. I was all over this shit.
Q93 is your boy, Wild.
I hope I don't get a copyright
in
for
the
this.
mood, man. I'm gonna pop you off with some Drake. Here comes that big.
Hit that like button, gang.
No matter how many
30 for
rappers
30.
come from this city, Drake is the one to put Toronto on the map.
For a long time, Toronto didn't have a sound.
No one expected all of this from Toronto.
Then Drake and 40 got together.
6, like, huh?
I peeked and I looked and I saw him like, all right, we got something.
Now we're just kicking in the doors and we're all making noise.
Hip hop is in our DNA right now. You cannot go to a club right now. They don't run Toronto artists. That's all they. Morning, everybody. Is T.
This is when the Breakfast Club was getting syndicated over here in Toronto on Flow 93.5 before it got bought over. All right, hold on. Let me just double check something here. I want to see if I don't think I'm in part 1. I might be in part 2. I think I'm in the intro though.
EJ, MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God, we are the Breakfast Club.
People talk about Toronto like it's a place in Brooklyn. Was Drake gonna be big, or was this gonna be a one-off here?
Yo, Paul, you gotta hear this. You gotta hear this. We good. We winning.
And we found out
His old manager
it's gonna be big.
Cortez Bryant.
He can rap over kicking the snare in his A1.
Let's go! Toronto wouldn't be in the conversation if Drake wasn't successful.
I already knew he was gonna be the
Who's
biggest star
that?
in the world. Hands down.
I don't know if Drake loves the internet, but the internet loves him.
Good Lord. It's like 50 gifts in a row. He understands that the internet has been weaponized against.
Okay, let me play the part 2 where I'm actually in, because I know I'm not in part 1. Yeah, it's part. I'm in like 2-3 parts of this. This is. Let's go to episode 2. E2. E2. Breaking into the US. There's a lot of gems on the internet that before I start this, Big Sluta was the third. He plays a lot of dope like Drake style videos and different like you know, gems or like digging in the crate type videos that you haven't seen type shit. But like he misses a lot of these because Canada produces a lot of Drake glazed content, I guess you would want to call it. Let me find my spot here. They talked to Cortez. And I did my part over at Rock the House. Where the fuck is my shit? Don't worry, gang. I'm not lying. I'm in the shit. Imagine they cut me out. Yeah. It's not part 2. Am I tripping? Teratid. Where's part 3?
And sorry.
There we go.
Toronto wouldn't be in the conversation if Drake wasn't successful. So for all the rappers who actually have an opportunity to become popular, they kind of got to thank Drake for that.
Maximum glaze.
And sorry. Toronto wouldn't be in the conversation if Drake wasn't successful.
Yo, watch the OVO shirt, a bumba clot. Holy. The Caravana OVO shirt? Jeez. Y'all ain't got that one.
For all the rappers who actually have an opportunity to become popular, they kind of got to thank Drake for that.
Find yourself in People's City, in Toronto. That's People's City.
At least I know it's blazing, right? And no one's half the battle.
Having achieved major stardom in the southern states, Drake became one of the most influential artists in his hometown of Toronto and also the world. He returned to Toronto victorious, in the perfect position to lift up the city and its music scene. But can the self-appointed sixth god live up to expectations?
Nobody has come from Toronto in the same sort of way. No matter how many rappers have come from this city, no matter how many rappers exist in this city, Drake is the one to really put Toronto on the map, to make it a hip-hop city, when it has always been a hip-hop city.
The whole vibe of the city changed. I know from when I first started coming out here in the 90s.
To see that it's producing #1 artists.
Yo, they got the RZA on this shit and mathematics. That's crazy. Yo, CBC has a lot of pull.
You know, it's very unique. That's the evolvement of hip hop here. It evolved to be like, yo, this environment, these streets, these circumstances is able to express this hip hop on a, you know, top tier level. Hip hop is in y'all DNA right now.
You cannot go to a club right now and they don't run an hour of Toronto artists. That's all they run. It's unheard of.
Okay, let's get to my part. Big to Socrates is in this too?
Out of that aspect, because it lends to a future where people will actually care about what our kids are going through.
This is like on TV and shit too. So
Drake no doubt helped put Toronto on the map culturally, but as his stature as an unofficial
like those little fade to blacks are like commercial breaks and shit.
statesman in the city grows, so do the expectations on him.
Watch my barber.
I think that he does enough for the city, right? But a lot of people, I guess, don't see it that way. I'm not going to be the O.W.O. lawyer or anything that says, like, I know everything that's going on behind the scenes, but I know there's a lot of things that they do that they just don't really make a big public deal about. He technically doesn't owe anybody shit, right? Everybody who's an artist, once they make it and they help the situation of their people around them, their family, their loved ones, they technically don't owe anybody else anything.
Drake has branded himself as Toronto since the very beginning. He's also told Toronto, you know, I've got your back. But he projected his face onto City Hall. So that's claiming an ownership.
Yo, the man projected his face onto City Hall. That's, keep in mind, he did the whole Iceman thing and made the CN Tower all iced out and shit. That was crazy. But he's been doing like wild promotion things from back in the day.
Told Toronto, you know, I've got your back. But he projected his face onto...
That looks crazy. This is for the Scorpion album, right? O.W.O. lawyer since 2019. What year was this for real? I was talking that O.W.O. lawyer talk early. Yeah, that was 2019. Sam Robles is tired of Drake. Listen, maybe you might want to pop back up in like 30 minutes or so, because I gotta talk about Drake and Joe Budden after this. So glaze on
to City Hall. So that's
claiming
an ownership.
In 2016, Drake met Toronto Mayor John Tory the night before he's given the key to the city, leaving no doubt who the city belongs to.
The first time he came to my office, we had a wonderful, probably 90-minute chat about the city and about some of the issues facing the city and about his love for the city. We were doing it sort of under
lover boy Tory,
cover literally of darkness. It was at night. He wanted to talk about the same things I did. And I think we were concerned about what we could be doing to make sure more of the young people in particular, you know, what we can do to support them and to kind of keep them in the right, heading in the right direction.
I think it just comes down to when somebody has that much power and that much success, it's just like, well, what do you do with it? How are you wielding it? Coming from a city like this is just like, what have you done for me lately?
Brother, I got 2 Don Million interviews. Go look through the catalog. Go into the catalog, put in Don Million or Alias. You'll find 2 Don Million interviews. Don't worry, I got you.
In 2017, Drake's friend Anthony Fifth Suarez is murdered in the city's East End. R.I.P. to one of our family members, our brother, Drake wrote on Instagram. But then, in a controversial move, the Toronto police used a press conference to publicly ask Drake to help solve the case.
He was known to Drake. Drake was a friend of his, and I certainly would encourage him through his tweets to encourage anybody within the community to come forward with regards to any information that they have that may assist in solving his friend's murder.
There was a layer of criminalization going on. If there were
that was the video that I will not show here on YouTube, because that video was gruesome as shit. I'm in another part too, but I'm not gonna play the other part because shit, we do have other things to do.
It takes a certain type of artist to recognize.
That shooting was crazy. like I said, I can't play it on YouTube, but it was a shooting that happened with his homie Fifth. It was in Scarborough. They were showing like the way it was like these two shooters, they ran up at this guy while he was trying to run into his building. He got through the 2 glass doors. They freaking started shooting through the glass doors and hit him. And then I remember like they were shooting so much. One of the shooters did this and opened up the door with his hand covered and was like trying to get a few more bullets in. I was like, holy shit, man! Like they wanted him like dead. Like the dedication to the drill was like insane. I was like, yo, you guys are just crazy. Like, I don't even know what the word is for it. But yeah, it was a wild time. And the Toronto police publicly were like trying to get at Drake, like on tweets and shit like that. Like, are you gonna say anything? Are you gonna help us with this? You're the biggest rapper, quote, pop star in the world. Are you gonna say anything? That nigga said nothing. All right. And I know he was sad about it. He mentions Fifth in his rhymes. He had just mentioned him on the More Life album, right? And he wasn't trying to help the police. I'm sorry. All right. That would have been bad. You think you guys are cheese now because he freaking has a lawsuit out against a guy, a record company that helped push a narrative that he's a pedophile? Bro, the news, we all saw it. People in this chat who watch the news, they all saw that drill. All right? That man has been in multiple music videos with Drake. He was on posters for OVO clothing and shit like that, the Roots OVO collabo. So it wasn't like they weren't locked in, all right? They were tied in, they were locked in. That was his brethren, all right? He's a public figure. He's locked in with John Tory. Help us out, fam. Nah, B, can't do it. Can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm a pop star, but I'm also a rapper. Y'all niggas in America will never forget. Y'all niggas call him snitch now. Oh, you're a snitch because you're freaking suing the record company. Nigga, he could have been a snitch long time ago when a nigga mowed down his brethren. And you guys are talking about UMG like as if they're the Opps or something, like as if they're like wearing balaclavas in the office. Nah, bro, they're corporate freaking demons that do this to everybody. So why not sue their ass? Listen, I'm the guy who made the crazy tweet that went viral that denounced denounced the lawsuit. But now it's like, bro, fuck it. Sue these niggas, bro. Sue them for everything they got, bro. Anyhow, that was a super sidetrack. I want to get into this Joe Budden and Drake lore. Okay, let me move my pages over a little bit over here. Low-key, I feel like I'm losing my voice. I think it's just the days and days of streaming. So I'm gonna have to make sure to get some kind of regiment going on so that I don't hurt myself and lose my voice by day 10 or something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to keep the rants down to a minimum. What I will do though, because I was watching a video yesterday, courtesy of Trappler Ross, and if I could just go back through my history, I'll probably be able to find that because it was just last night I was watching this video, and he was doing a pretty good breakdown on the beef between Joe Budden. This is the video right here, and Drake. Right, Janice, shut the fuck up is about Joe Budden. We're gonna go into this video, but there's a few more things that I want to go into to see if we could get to the bottom of this. All right, we are obviously have enough information over the years about Joe Budden and Drake's beef, but I think there's a little bit more we might need to know.
So I heard a crazy theory about Drake's song Janice STFU, which has just gone #1, I believe. everybody's been trying to work out who Janice is. Like, who's the Janice? Like, what's this song about? There have been rumors that it was some executive from UMG that Drake was beefing with about his masters. That's apparently been.
Hold on a second before we start here. I don't want to sidetrack because we want to make sure that we get a nice tight session over here. But we live. KGMM 215 says, why don't you talk about the missing black kids still missing, but Lil-ish girls spare no resources, only to find she's with some man, but no info or updates. Seems more important than Joe Budden and or beef. You know what? Here's the thing. We can do multiple things at the same time. This is the whole beauty of long form content. All right. We podcast and we'll talk about, you know, should your girl be able to go to the club with a next man and some drivel, like nonsensical topic, back to like some deep political conversation about geopolitics or some shit. We can do multiple things, fam. It's fine. We could talk about pop culture, and then we can get into what I like to call our civic duties. All right. As far as when it comes to the missing black kids, all right, not just the missing black boys, because there's more than just boys. We've spoken about that in depth multiple times. All right. So be easy. We'll get to certain things, the more important things in life for you. All right, brother? Let us get our brain candy dribble on, please. Thank you.
Debunked. You know, there was a few different people that said, oh, it could be this person, could be that, but apparently it's about Joe Budden. And I heard this theory earlier today, and I thought about it. I ruminated on it a little bit. And I thought, that's interesting. I wonder if there's any truth to that. And I just heard the song again like 5 minutes ago. I was like, this is all about Joe Budden. This is insane. So I'm going to show you the evidence for this. And you're never going to be able to listen to this song ever again like the same. It's going to hit complete. I'm going to spoil the song for you, okay? Now that you know the song is about Joe Budden, this is just, it's ruined. Sorry, Drake, right? Sorry, everyone. It's a banger, right? But, oh my Lord, look at this, right? So this is just Exhibit A, all right? They're saying, no way Joe Budden admitted years back that his given white woman name is Janice. Huh?
What's your white woman name? They gave me mine. It's Janice. I'm gonna tell you, yo, you niggas is crazy. Shut the fuck up.
So you're thinking, what? Janice, right? People saying, and people don't think Drake gets deep and methodical with his raps. Drake tweeted, hardly ever forget anything. All right. He was saying, damn, he even says STFU, LMAO, stop. Wait a minute, what?
What's your white woman name? They gave me mine. It's Janice. I'm gonna tell you, yo, you niggas is.
Now, I don't know who created this, because this, to me, this could be like an alternate OVO account that created this TikTok meme over here. But I think that they planted this. This is just my opinion. I'm speculating right now. They planted this so that people can get the hint, because everybody was speculating, wondering if it was some kind of UMG executive. Even me myself, I was like, oh, it's some UMG lady who, you know, turned them down on some deals and shit. Like, sounding like like we know and shit. I still don't know. It might not be about Joe, but the theory is now that the Janet STFU song is about Joe Budden.
He
said it. All right. So there you go. He even said, shut the fuck up. All right. If you're saying, my goodness, someone cracked the code, song hit even harder now. We just need to get this to the pod so they can laugh at Joby and Janice, right? That's his favorite song on the album too. So what makes it even funnier, all right? I don't think even Joe remembered this. Drake really found a deep cut, a diss without the person being dissed realizing it's a diss. This is Joe's favorite song, I swear. Right? I swear he's loving this song. I thought Janice was Jay-Z, but this is way funnier. Joe Budden and Jay-Z are related. They're intertwined, all right? You're going to have to look. All right? Look. So this is the long version of what I just showed you, all right? And you're about to see this is factual, all right? It's going to blow your little tiny little mind, all right? Look at this. Wait, let me zoom in. All right. Wait.
Mine. It's Janice. What's your white woman name? They gave me mine. It's Janice. I'm gonna tell you, yo, you niggas is crazy. Shut the fuck up.
One eternity later.
Don't shoot at me now that you ice cold. I'm not doing a back and forth with a corpse.
You say it's definitely not about Joe Budden? Because a lot of people are they're trying to put the pieces together. Like, this is like maybe 2 days ago that this news broke that this might be about Joe Budden, and everybody's running with it now. I believe I'm with you, old John Crow. I really don't think that it's about Joe, or maybe there's parts of it about Joe, but the Janet shut the fuck up, and going back to a podcast episode where he said Janice is his white woman name. Like, how much Joe Budden podcast do y'all think Drake watches? Like, y'all think that he sits there and watches or listens to every single episode? I do. But I'm not a billionaire. I'm not the most famous podcaster in the world. Like, I feel like I would have other things to do than like fixate on every episode of the Joe Budden podcast.
Now, here's the thing, right? A lot of people have said, Joe Budden disrespected Drake with his not doing a back and forth with a corpse thing. He dissed him and basically said he died. The Kendrick beef ended him. He's dead. He's not going to go back and forth with a corpse. He's not going to go back and forth with a corpse. He's not going to dig up a corpse, all right? So obviously people are saying, all right, the first bar, he says, buried alive, someone come dig me up. Joe said he wouldn't go back and forth with a corpse. But that's not the only reason, all right, that Joe Budden and Drake have got animosity. Now, some of y'all, I'm going to sound old now, right? But some of y'all might not even remember the depraved depths of Joe Budden and Drake's beef. Now, I did a video about this 6 years ago, right? Some of you guys only just heard of me recently. But I did this video 6 years ago, deep cut, all right? All about Drake and Joe Budden's friendship turned beef. This video was bro, like this video is crazy. Like, you don't remember none of this.
Me not gonna reply.
Nice guy.
Now, somebody's gonna send a shot.
I'm not like you, man.
No, I'm a nice guy.
You're a nice guy.
I'm nice,
but you're just too witty for your own good.
I be beefing with loser niggas. I be beefing with loser sensitive niggas.
I don't see it.
And it's my job as a rapper to let niggas know that they can't.
If I get this, it's gonna be a female trying to get at me. I bet.
Joe Budden is hit.
So go and check this video out, right? Because it gets deep. It actually gets.
Yo, you know what? I want to go check this video out now because I'm not rolling. Let me just play a little bit more of this because he gives some more examples of why they think it is. All right, and big salute to Trapler Ross. Trapler Ross does amazing work. One of the best documentarians or YouTube documentary creators out here, right? But like, I feel like the whole internet's reaching with this one.
The rest of the clips in context.
But I'm happy being wrong.
I think that's a reach. This is actually the only theory with legs regarding who Janice is. This is a fire angle. So the angle is him telling Joe Budden, shut the F up. The angle is shitting on Joe to his face and having it go over his head. Joe was insightful enough to comment on the album review. This is how Drake kill you. This on another single that's going to be on a hit, so you can't escape it. Whether you're in a hookah lounge, sport bar, or wherever, you won't be able to get away from it. He was referencing how he did Meek Mill before and how it was applying to Jay-Z and Kendrick on the verses of his song. That said, Joe definitely tried to shit on him, trying to call him a corpse, and that Janice STFU joint starts out buried alive. Someone come dig me up.
Okay, listen, just quick update here before we're going to be moving on to a next segment. We're going to go check on What's the Dirt in a second, all right, because I'm just looking at my phone right now, and every time I see another post from What's the Dirt, it's just full of smoke, fam. Okay, it's right here where they're trying to really prove, like, land a point. Watch this.
This is wild. The fact that Joe loves the song is ironic as fuck. Had to go back to the music video. We had like 10 Ferraris in his crib. Joe just posted his first Ferrari a little while ago. He trolled heavy. I know that. No way. Wait a hot damn minute. Hang on. What? Man, they're not wrong, you know. They're not wrong. Joe's Ferrari.
Look at this. Red Ferrari for Joe.
Shopping not so long ago, man. They're not so long ago. What's that? That's like a 488. I'm a car guy. I like cars. Are you looking at the it's looking like a 488, or maybe it's something else. Could be, I don't know, SF90, not a C8, not a F8, not a C8, whatever. All of that stuff. But Drake got the big boy Raris. That's what the F40, the F.
Now let me check on the poll again. Okay, I've added some more pieces to the puzzle over here. Let's check on the poll. Is Janice STFU about Joe Budden? Right now, it's kind of almost on a 50-50. Not going to lie. All right, let's move on.
50, he had everything in there. Okay, you had all the Ferraris, like $15 million worth, all the Ferraris, all the exclusive Ferraris. You can't have Joe. Joe, you can't have these Ferraris, right? It's crazy. Okay, he's getting cooked, right? He's absolutely getting cooked. So here's the thing, all right? Are you ready for the lyrics? Let's go to the lyrics. So we got the song here, and here's the problem, okay? Here's the problem. These are old interpretations, right? They're still thinking that this is, you know, aimed directly at Kendrick Lamar, and, you know, Drake is stripping away the savior image. And there's definitely some lyrics that you could say could apply to Kendrick, but now we know that it's about Joe Budden. Now we know that Janice is officially Joe Budden.
Yo, Ross looks so happy. He's like, yes. Right? Can I move the chat just so you can see Ross's face? Ross looks ecstatic. It's like, we got him. He's made some funny Joe Budden videos back in the days, and some hilarious, I won't even say hilarious, some kind of funny Drake commentary. All right, Drake? I'm not co-signing some of the shit he said about you, because he used to say some wild, flagrant things about Drake. But he just looks like a kid on Christmas right now, bro.
I don't know. Some of these lyrics are hitting a little bit different. So look, I'm going to read you the lyrics, right? Obviously, I can't play the song. And, you know, for copyright reasons, I am doing, you know, analysis, all right? This is fair use analysis of the lyrics, all right? Shove it, Drake. Shove it, UMG. Drake's cool. But anyway.
Peace, Jonto. Hit that like on the way out.
Now, here's the thing, right? The intro and the opening, I've not quite pieced together what's going on with the intro and the opening. We're more talking about the verses, okay? People are saying this Emiliana. They're saying that's the ex of Scott Disick. I don't know if that's confirmed.
It's
all about finally took a break. I feel like I'm on ecstasy. You know, you say what my work means to me one day be the death of me. They tried to kill me once, but you just resurrected me. I mean, let's not forget, he said he didn't want to go back and forth with the corpse. So he's talking about being killed once. Now, the chorus is talking about reach me, baby. Call my phone and say you need me, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is just kind of flexing stuff, talking about my label got to free me, blow on me like some. This is a double entendre. People are like, oh, he can't be talking about two things at once. Yes, he can. And here's the thing. He says, we know how you OGs are rocking already, my dude. The jig is up. Now, obviously, people saying this is a punchline at Jay-Z. Obviously, we knew, yeah, jig. He's not rocking with Jay-Z. He's not rocking with how Jay-Z was probably given
listen, man. Maybe we'll just never find out who Janice is. What about that? Let me pull up something here. I want to pull up this Joe Budden versus Drake just for a quick second, just so we can hold on. Wrong screen. Let me pull up this Joe Budden TV shit here. But last time I tried to play this, I got a major copyright. I didn't get a strike, but I got a copyright. So what I will do, let me go into my audio library. Let me see if I can run some music in the background. Give me a second. Let's just try any beat, any. Okay, just run a little beat in the background because I don't want to get no copyright. You know what I'm saying? It can get kind of crazy.
Yeah, I get every last one. Joe Budden TV, and look who it is.
Yes.
Drizzy.
Grateful to be here.
Drizzy, Mr. So Far Gone.
Yeah.
Has come. You've taken over New York City.
Yeah. And you didn't just catch me out here too. I came to support Joe. Just for the record of anybody watching.
And I appreciate it.
Yeah, I came to support Joe.
Thank you very much. Now, you asked me how Thierry was feeling.
Yeah, I did.
I need to ask you how you
feel. I feel humble, man. Definitely.
Why are you asking how Thierry is feeling, nigga?
Listen, don't listen. Don't political.
I'm giving you the not right.
Okay.
I'm giving you the not right real shit.
Okay, so you feel humble. You're happy.
I'm honored.
Yeah, all that flattered.
Shit. Yeah, you know, I mean, it's great. It's great. I definitely never thought, you know, that it would go this far. So I'm feeling it.
All right. So when do you see your first disc coming?
Hopefully, like back to school times, like, you know, early fall.
All right, no, you think I said disc.
Disc. Oh, disc.
Yeah. When do you, I heard the line disc me, not going to reply.
I'm a nice guy.
Now, somebody's going to send a
I'm a nice guy. I don't diss people, bro.
I'm not like you, man.
No, I'm a nice guy.
You are a nice guy.
I'm nice.
But you're just too witty for your own good.
I be beefing with loser niggas. I be beefing with loser sensitive niggas.
I don't see it.
And it's my job as
this nigga's been spinning Joe from day one.
The rapper to let niggas know that they can't.
If I get this, it's gonna be a female trying to get at me. I bet.
Yeah. Why?
I don't know.
See, it's different with you.
Have it out for me.
Why?
No.
Why?
All right, so I tried to get this nigga to say who he was gonna diss.
Oh, no.
Somebody
I'm
just
not gonna diss me. You'll never hear a reply.
We heard the line. That was just a line. Somebody gonna say some shit.
Yeah.
And you're gonna feel some type of way, and the MC
I'll be honest,
in you.
man, everybody that they keep. I'll say one thing. They keep trying to create a problem between me and Cuddy. I love that guy, man. I listen to his music. I think he's great. I think he's talented. I won't have a problem with this new generation.
Cuddy, didn't you tell Cuddy to murk himself?
I'm praying that we just all manage to coexist, man. Everything's good. We're all doing our own thing and have our own lanes. Everything's lovely.
All right, I pray for that too.
So do I.
Realistically, with the more let's see, no.
Yo, why Drake keep on fake laughing at that nigga?
Yeah.
That you get. It's gonna be a nigga.
Yeah.
And he's gonna send a shot.
Yeah.
So because you be doing the singing shit, you be doing the rapping shit. I just wanna is the rapper in you going to say, you know what? Fuck it. Just one time.
It depends on if it's good. If it's
You've already been in the beef though. You've been in some Toronto local beef.
Yeah.
I'm aware of that. You sent a shot.
This man's talking about the Aristo shit. Holy.
Got my way too. I heard it, but it was all right.
No, I didn't.
No, it was a little shot. But it was okay. I didn't mind it.
Oh,
I didn't mind it.
That was me. Nah, bro. I'm a nice guy. I don't beef. Bro, you went crazy. You said that the Aristo youth goes and deals with little girls from Bramley Mall, bro. We remember.
But Joe Budden TV, all right, you heard it first. The nigga's not gonna diss anybody.
Nobody, man.
No matter what you say about the nigga, but you're feeling good. Good situation.
I'm happy. I'm honored. I'm honored to be around you, man. This is the first time.
Yo, come on.
Okay, so I can't be honest on your network here. I can't be honest to your fans and say I'm honored to be around.
Yo, low-key, that was kind of flagrant. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, you called the man a PDF file back in like 2009. That's crazy. That freaking 27 years later, niggas will try to call you the same shit. Holy. You know Aristo was smiling when Not Like Us dropped. Aristo, if you see this, don't lie, brother. When Not Like Us dropped and the man called freaking Drake a PDF file, ear to ear, all teeth showing. He said, you pussy, yeah? You remember when you tried to call me that back in the day? What was the line? He said something like, "Then and we know you have been chasing 16-year-olds in Bramley Mall," or some shit like that. I was like, "Oh, nigga, is that true?" Like that was a. Oh. You know, this is why they don't like me, bro. I'm too old, fam. Was that 17 years ago? My bad. My math is off. I said, what did I say, 26 years ago? I got Drake pinned as hella old, right? This is why they don't fuck with me, fam. I'm too old, fam. I was in too many places at too many times, bro. Too many generations. They're like, brother, shut up. But I will say, you put it, like, cause you know he's like, yo, if you put a jacket like this on a man, like, yo, that's crazy. Like, man's will murk you for that type of shit. I'm paraphrasing the bars from Iceman, where he's like, yo, you know, you can't put a PDF jacket on a man. That's treason. But my nigga, you put a PDF jacket on a man, thank you, 17 years ago. You said the niggas chasing 17-year-old or 16-year-olds in Bramley Mall, bro, in Brampton and shit. That's nasty work. It's just that, like, not a lot of people are going to remember that because more times, like, they don't go that far back as I do, fam. I'm just saying, I be knowing shit. I'm not saying you got to correct it now. You know what I'm saying? It's just some food for thought. All right? You did put a freaking PDF jacket on a man 17 years ago. Real shit.
I we all used to listen to you, so I don't need. You need to take. You need. That's what you need. You need to learn how to take compliments.
I think I take compliments.
No, you don't take compliments, bro. You think everybody bullshitting you.
I'm jaded, right?
I got this. Man, I'm genuinely saying it's an honor to be around Joe when it's the first time we've met. You know what I'm saying, formally. And he's a great guy, man. Stop fucking.
You know what, man?
Him, man? He's a great guy.
Stop attacking him.
I'm pleading with you, man. With you villains, man. Stop attacking.
All right, so you.
Okay, you know what? Let me stop the music over here. This beat up in the background is kind of fire still, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, I'm playing like a YouTube free beat from my from the YouTube library. I'm trying to get around this Joe Budden thing because I'm trying to keep this clip in here. All right? YouTube always, every time I play a clip from this interview from how many years ago is this? 17 years ago. See that? Boom. Like, I always get a copyright, man. So I'm trying to keep the clip, man. Please, yo, Joe, we were the same people, Joe. Please let me keep the clip, fam. Holy shit. But yo, I ain't even gonna bring it up again. I'm not gonna bring it up again because it's just gonna be like Friday. Why you keep on bringing up old shit? Nigga, you called a man a pedophile, fam. I'm sorry. You said he's chasing little girls in Bramley Mall. If that isn't true, you could have got that nigga plugged, fam. What? Especially back in those times in the Toronto days, pre-social media, it was grimy times. Niggas are shooting. You got niggas like, and listen, we don't have this, and good thing it was them times because it was only playing on Project Bounce, and it was on like a couple of mixtapes. The song was, what was it? Drake. And we're gonna move on. Good night. What is it? Something Good Riddance? You guys remember the freaking song I'm talking about. Aristo diss.
Yo, it's fucking losers like you that make me do
R.I.P. Bishop.
You make me hate where I'm from. You as fake as they come. Everybody got guns. Who the fuck gonna squeeze? Everybody got songs. You ain't fucking with
Turn it up, man.
Why you wish to be ghetto? Tell me what's it about? Why you trying to get in? We are trying to get out. Come on, you just be yourself. Why don't you tell us the truth? Like how you only load guns when you up in the booth.
Okay. R.I.P. Bishop, man. I don't want to skip your verse, but we got to get to this guy's verse over here and get to the track was fire still. Yo, when this shit dropped back in the days, holy.
So tell me how the fuck can I respect you cats? If you're a gangster, then what part of the
Yes, I asked for 16, you did just 16. I heard that weak shit and only wanted the beat. But fuck the money in the cars that I drive to set. And fuck the women that's lying, all the guys they met. And fuck the features on my songs and the deals on the table. And basically it's fuck everything that you strive to get. And it's the room of resolution, I'm finishing it in here. If I copy Budden's flow, you mimicking his career. And the same money we here and you giving to charity. You
You say don't skip, don't skip. Fuck it. Yo, 6 minutes long. All right. Fuck it. RP to my brother, the gambling man.
It's like you that make me do what I do. It make me hate where I'm from. You as fake as they come. Everybody got guns. Who the fuck gonna squeeze? Everybody got songs. You ain't fucking
I know. I'm gonna watch
these.
that. You
Why you wish to be ghetto? Tell me what's it about? Why you trying to get in? We are trying to get out. Why don't you just be yourself? Why don't you tell us the truth? Like how you only load guns when you up in the booth. You ain't nothing to shoot. You don't even exist. You just a fantasy family as weak as it gets. You ain't speaking to bitch. Cause I don't listen to chicks. I don't argue with bras. Cause I'm really a pimp. But I will tell you this, as far as y'all that you serve, pull out my Santa Claus and make the holidays burn. You can call me the Grinch, cause y'all are nothing but who's just another bunch of
Yo, now let the kids play, let the rappers ride. We spending all day, these niggas idolize. The clan they want fame, niggas, so we decided that we gon' make us some stars until the drama dies. Then they can go back to their holes where they
Okay. No, real shit though. We don't. Oh, hold on. Watch. This is the people. Well, people be saying, "Oh, this is Drake's ghostwriter." right? Hush, right? Neek's got the weed. Hush got the gun, right? Young Tony, right?
Yo, hey, you Mr. Rapper guy. You, when you in the booth,
claim you want war. Okay, y'all.
Hey, yo, hey, you Mr. Rapper guy. You, when you in the booth, tell me why you have to lie. Why? Come on, spit the truth. All I hear is bang, bang. Hustle this, hustle that. Lying. But if you hustle crack, then where the money at? No proof, Dr. Zeus storytelling when he rhyme like once upon a time I was really on the grind. There's another lie, couldn't out hustle me. Hating when it come to D, I can take your starting 5. I'm only going at generic rap niggas that rap about keys, but couldn't show me 10 G's. And these niggas dry snitching on their T's, standing out like a sore thumb to the D's. My nigga, please, if you really had work, you would do what you do and wouldn't put it on your shirt. It makes my heart hurt when dumb niggas act hood. You ain't no hustler, just a nigga that can rap good.
Oof, bars. Oh, this guy right here, Johnny Rocks. All right, young Johnny Rocks. This is Drake's personal trainer. Or I don't know if he's his personal trainer anymore. Now he runs his own training company, something Rocks company. I forgot what it is. But yeah, this is a big salute to Johnny Rocks. But let's get to the Drake part here. Drizzy.
I'm lost. Can you tell me what's the game? Hey, yo, I'm lost. Can you tell me what's going on in the streets? How I feel to count dough while you palming the heat. And yes, I asked for 16. You did just 16. I heard that weak shit and only wanted the beach. But fuck the money and the cars that I drive to set. And fuck the women that's lying, all the guys they met. And fuck the features on my songs and the deals on the table. And basically it's fuck everything that you strive to get. And it's the room of resolution. I'm finishing it in here. If I copy Budden's flow, you mimicking his career. And the same money we hear when you giving a charity. You need to be giving a littles to give him some clarity. That's your homeboy, I think he's owed that much. Tell him pressing 25 don't mean you sold that much. And Brianna, I don't mean to alarm you, but you need to get outside of the car to shoot this video in Palmer. You act like you hood and hood niggas will harm you. And this is not hating, my nigga, we call it karma. But yo, thug life, show me where the hammer be. Yes, I took a L on my own and they didn't damage me. You trying to cover up your lies like a canopy and trying to pull 17-year-olds down in Bramley.
Woo! Let's breathe for a second.
On my own and they didn't damage me. You trying to cover up your lies like a canopy and trying to pull 17-year-olds down in Bramley. And we don't got.
That's what you said to the man, bro. Treason. Aristo, sue that nigga. Oh shit. Aristo was at home. You heard din, 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 and he's like, yes, validation. Fuck you, nigga. I remember that shit 17 years ago, bro. Bitches wasn't fucking with me for 8 months. I don't know. I didn't really talk to Aristo like that, but I would imagine it would have been probably hard for him to get the gal then back then. Like, yo, wait, we heard that song on the radios. Wait, what did he say about you?
No thug life, show me where the hammer be. Yes, I took a L on my own and they didn't damage me. You try to cover up your lies like a canopy.
Oh, yes, I took an L on my own and they didn't damage me. To Bumbaclot, I missed that part. Holy. Aristo's dancing with his youth. That song, for real. It's just like, hey, minor, nigga, we got you back. How dare you say it was smashing girls at Bramley, bro? Damn, bro. You know how hard it was for me to meet my baby mama?
You're trying to pull 17-year-olds down in Bramley. And we don't got it out for you. We just saying that don't nobody vouch for you. No.
Oh, shit. Yo, Drake killed this nigga back in the days, bro. I fuck with Aristo, but you got bodied by a singing nigga. He didn't even sing back then. He was just only a rapper. Okay, he didn't do no harmonizing, none of that shit. He was just backpacky, rapidy rap ass nigga. Bodied that boy. Holy.
Nobody thought was willing to give a cosign. You don't even sell blow, you just blow time. You can't even get a factor grant, so stop rapping, go fix parts of the
You can't even get a factor grant.
Track the plan. And listen here intently, T. You one of the 7 dwarfs standing next to me.
Oh shit. Drake, stop, man. Enough. Okay, you beat him already.
Probably snitching the court, then accept the plea. And I hear you paying these women and I sex for free. But dog, how did this start? How we get to this part? We all got niggas doing bids, Mr. Wishart. It's not cool to use it.
Yo, he was talking greasy back then. What? We all got niggas doing bids? Jeez. This guy. Yo, did I miss that? I was right. I was literally in Project Bounce Studios almost every night during them times, right? Just sitting there like furniture. I didn't catch the greasy talks. I knew that he was rolling with Young Tony, and Young Tony, he was one of them guys outside. You know what I'm saying? But holy.
Another nigga as a threat though. I said you a bitch, I heard a 7-man echo. You saying I hustle, my source for currency's coke. They saying you never moving it and currently broke. And you risk doing crack time and hang around black crime just so you can have something to say in your rap lines. They say Drake killed it like young girls at a private school. Dog, if I were you, I'd tell you what I would do. I would cut ties with the cops and just make them fire you. Lose the body pack and the Velcro you feed the wire through. Tell them not to call it.
Oh, he's calling him a rat too. Oh, nigga, yo, brother. You gotta chill, fam. You said diss me, you'll never hear a reply. Okay? This track came out before that song. Nigga, why you lie to the people like that, bro? You violated that boy. You called him a PDF file and a rat in one verse. You didn't have multiple verses. There was 5 other niggas who already rapped. So in your 32 bars or whatever, you call this nigga all kinds of shit. If I was him, I'd have what Not Like Us on repeat. Holy shit, nigga. What that boy did to you? What year was this? 17 years ago. Yo, 17 years ago. That was a time, bro. Yo, it feels good to be old, man. What the fuck? When niggas be like, oh, you're old, you're 50. Oh, how? Listen, that good. That means I was there for all this shit. You stupid ass, little young ass, dumb ass YN. You got to go on the internet to go look this shit up. I was right there. When I look at it on the internet or when I listen, I'm reminiscing about the shit. The fuck?
And that's even if they require you, because they the only people recording that want to hire you.
If you wish you could experience some of the shit that I was at when the shit was happening, you little young ass, pussy ass niggas. Fuck out of here.
For currency's coke, they saying you never moving it and currently broke. And you risk doing crack time and hang around black crime just so you can have something to say in your rap lines. They say Drake killed it like young girl.
Yo, that was a thing back in the days. Like, oh, all you niggas talking about selling coke and rapping about selling drugs and shit like that. Like, yo, we don't believe you. You guys think that you guys just started talking about that now? Like, oh, you guys don't keep it real? No, we gave you the blueprint to what the keep it real era is. We created the phrase. Our generation created the phrase keep it real. Y'all niggas just started ratting and thought that was the real thing to do. All right? YNs, you guys freaking celebrate ratting. We celebrated keeping it real.
At a private school. Dog, if I were you, I'd tell you what I would do. I would cut ties with the cops and just make them fire you. Lose the body pack and the Velcro you feed the wire through. Tell them not to call, and that's even if they require you, because they the only people recording that want to hire you. But what I spend in a weekend, I could acquire you. Some of them believe you got.
Only people recording that want to hire you is the feds, bro? Dear Demon.
Money, you little liar, you, but I don't admire you. Short niggas tell tall tales. Good riddance, Aristo. I just retired you.
And the nigga was, listen, I'm not trying to diss. I'm not trying to say that you're short, Aristo, but like, oh, he was preparing for Kendrick from day one. Wow, he hit him with short jokes. He might have ran back to some of them jokes from back in the day. Holy. Just to give you guys a visual aid of who this guy is. Aristo! You asked about Mayhem? Don't worry. There he is.
Yo.
And by the way, this is Six Tails video. We're going to watch it tomorrow on the regularly scheduled live stream.
It's Aristo, man. What's good? What up, Aristo? What's
Aristo!
Yeah, you remember that joint you put together, man, 100 song on? I'm thinking about doing a video, man.
Can I get the first verse, though? Mayhem Moriarty.
I got 100 strong arm niggas ready to rock. More chrome guns ready to pop. And 100 wild ass kids flinging them rocks, plugging the ears, wondering when the rain will stop. Down to die with the band of men, bless them all. Understand pressure's built just to test your soul, so never fear death. Let's be bold. Even the ones who left make bets on who's next to go. Feel the cold of the world creeping under my skin, time and time. Covered in sin since child. Instincts of an
You see where that is? That's Tamil Towers over there in Scarborough. Seen?
animal sick and gone wild. We don't knock, nigga. We kick the door down. Better hit the floor now. Hit a stick up the industry, bitch. It's on now. You could call me the general, heading the league. My team spread through the city like a deadly disease. The war grounds be polluted with killings. I'm like the part of the movie where you root for the villain. Going out, shooting holes through the roof of the building. And that's only one out of a million. Motherfuckers got 100 strong arms.
Ready to rock, nigga.
Rider man.
This is Aristo.
And anytime I hear you spit your ratings, I'm snoring like you can end up killing yourself like hopes of sweat. Hopes is fucking dog, cause they ain't getting attention. Like these motherfucking rappers, I ain't wanna mention, dog. Listen, homie, your bass is getting boring. And anytime I hear you spit your ratings, I'm snoring like.
One day we're gonna get to the tail because we got other things to get to, and to be honest, I'm not trying to do a 3-hour or 5-hour live, but I have a whole story where Bishop tells the story of Aristo going to the 100 strong arm video, and how he didn't want to get out of the car because he heard that freaking Young Tony was on the scene, because Young Tony is also in this song. It was politics, old school Toronto politics. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. You said this is the Toronto sound? Kinda. It was kind of New Yorky, but I fuck with it. Let me get to this What's the Dirt shit here, because we got to check on the homie What's the Dirt. All right. Can we just do that quickly here? Can we check on What's the Dirt? Because I don't want to say he's crashing out, but he's going off. He's going off. All right. Let's go and check on him on Twitter. What's the Dirt? What's good, YouTube? Let's check on Dirt. Let's see what's going on with that. This is the last post that he posted, and it's also on Instagram. All right, let me pull up my Instagram here. Because everything that he's posting on Twitter, he's like doubling up. So he's trying to make sure that everybody sees what he's putting down, or picking up what he's putting down. Let me just pull up his page here, and then we could do a side by side. Bang. These dudes are in shambles. It's crazy to watch, but can't say I'm not enjoying it, with a popcorn emoji. And then there's over here, it says, since Iceman dropped, all three of these guys have managed to publicly humiliate themselves in complete different ways. What's going on, brother? All right, he had posted this.
The Too Hard for the Radio is controversial because on one side, I've gotten that he's intentionally trying to drive a wedge between LA and the Bay. I don't buy that. I don't subscribe to that. The Bay and LA, we fuck with each other. I'm not contributing to that conversation or narrative that there's going to be like you're not going to do that with me or my platform.
Wait, what you're saying? You don't believe that he's doing it, or you're saying it's impossible to happen?
Nothing's impossible. I'm not
playing this. Let me go onto his Twitter. Hip hop media melts down as Jeremy Heck and academics claims collapse. What's this?
All right, y'all, here we go again. We back. So you see it in the panel. You see what's going on here. Jeremy Hecht, white boy, he has responded to the academics debunking.
He hates Jeremy.
And you are about to see a master class of spin. I can tell you right now, a master class of spin. And these people, and I wasn't expecting them to even push them really hard, but these people allowed the bullshit to slip through. And we're going to watch, we're going to react. Let's get to it.
Video.
To do this and that, but he forgot the other half. Nigga, we don't give a fuck about the other half. We know the other half. You, Jeremy Hecht, acted like you were presenting new information. I can go to every YouTube nigga that hate academics. They presented it as.
Oh, this is from last night. Oh, they had Jeremy on Culture United. Like in this time right now, crazy.
Drake, academics, Gwen was a chat nigga are getting sued. If you're paying attention, you already know that. So what he just did there again, like he's done the entire time we've been talking about this, is try to divert. Well, he addressed the thing about him debunking me lying about saying he got paid politically to do this and that, but he forgot the other half. Nigga, we don't give a fuck about the other half. We know the other half. You, Jeremy Hecht, acted like you were presenting new information. I can go to every YouTube nigga that hate academics. They presented it as you presented new information that claims that academics is getting paid to be a mouthpiece for politics. Not he's just on a right-wing platform. Not that he already said he loved Trump. You insinuated that he was getting paid to say the things that he was saying. There's no way around that. Anybody here? Like you see Andy Pandy Pie, Jeremy has a master's degree. It's going to take more than gaslight. He's already discredited, sweetie. I'm sorry. And I get it. Y'all hate academics. Y'all hate Drake. So y'all believe these niggas and let them fool y'all. But there's no fooling. He's full of shit. We can watch Jeremy Hecht's original video, what he said, and then we can go back to reaction.
DJ Academics took some time off from scarfing down Cheetos or gargling on his favorite rapper's meat to report back to ACT in about 20 seconds. But let me back up.
Holy, hold on. Before we continue on what's going on with Matt, all right, and I'm going to watch this video because, look, Glasses Balloon gets exposed for lying. Like, Matt, he's going off. But I got to address this thing with Jeremy because I just feel like I have a responsibility as Jeremy, as a fellow Canadian. And I've held a lot of my opinions because of the fact that, like, we don't know each other personally. We have the one interview. But I rate what he's been able to do as somebody from Winnipeg to be able to get his way as a rapper. I don't know if he's a former rapper, but make his way as a former rapper all the way to LA. The story that he told on my podcast was amazing as far as how he got his first break with Hip Hop DX. And it's like, bruh, I know he believes the things that he says, but I feel like he kind of just looks a little crazy. And I don't want to speak for him because he's a grown-ass man, but I feel like he's in a weird position because he's over there in America that he has to be one of those kind of people to please. He's a people pleaser. You know what I'm saying? So being around a territory that's not his hometown, it's not his home country, the people that he's around, I feel like, and this is just my opinion, he has to agree with the status quo that's around him, even if he doesn't. Because if he doesn't agree, one, you're a white boy, so they're going to be like, why you're not an ally. This is why we knew we shouldn't have let you come around our circles. We knew we shouldn't have let you come to the cookout, right? So if he wants to really give his real opinion, and again, this is just me speculating. If he wants to give his real opinion, like, yo, all those things that you guys are saying about Drake, I don't really feel the same way. He might not be able to say that. His hands are tied. He's tied in with companies like Hip Hop DX. He's in different groups where people have a certain way of thinking. And bro, if he just gives his real opinions on shit, and I'm not just saying Drake related, just certain things, you know, that are like, he might have an opinion that might not be anti-FBA, but not so pro-FBA, like how certain people be on it. And you'll probably get crushed for that, ostracized. Go back to Canada. You know what I'm saying? We knew we shouldn't have let your Canadian ass around here. The amount of Canadians that are going to come flying out their mouths as soon as they don't like one thing that you say will be crazy. You'll be like, wait a minute. Did I change? Do I smell different all of a sudden? Like, I wasn't Canadian like a week ago until I said, hey, I like that Drake song. All right? So like I say all that to say, you're probably in a tough position right now. You got to agree just to be down. All right? I'm not saying that you're like a yes man or anything like that, but I'm just saying you might be in a tough position. It might not be as easy to be as vocal. You want to be in those circles. I want to be in those circles. I get you, brother. But I have a hard time staying in those circles because I speak my mind, and then niggas is like, oh, you crashed out. Oh, Friday doesn't understand. It must be because he's Canadian. See how that works? But if we all agreed on everything that, you know, all points, none of that shit would ever come up. It wouldn't be, oh, he's a Canadian. You get me? So, yes, Carol, self-preservation. I'm going to just lie. I'm going to just hold my opinion to myself. I'm not going to say pander. Just say you hold your opinion to yourself. All right? I just felt like I just needed to address that because, like, I'm just seeing the academics who I fuck with heavy also. I'm more than Jeremy, to be honest. Like, way more than Jeremy. And not to say, like, I like him more or whatever, but I do. Like, I've known Ak way longer. I've been on his stream multiple times. He's looked out, like, so, like, bruh. But then I'm looking at my Canadian brethren going out there making himself look crazy. And I'm like, bruh, like, don't make us look crazy. Because when right now, a lot of people in America, they don't even know he Canadian. They're just like, yo, that dude that was on the panel there with DJ Dickhead and fucking Elliot Wilson, he cool. The white boy's cool. He's from Canada and not from Toronto. He's not one of the man them like that. He's from like a outside in the bush over there, Canada. You know what I'm saying? Winterpeg, they call it. So, salute to you, Jeremy. All right? Just be easy, brother. Stop getting that act, bro. Like, you're getting a lot of fucking publicity right now, but not all good publicity or bad publicity is good publicity type shit. Sometimes bad publicity is just bad publicity, brother. So, it is what it is. I want to check out this video over here, courtesy of What's the Dirt, because he says Glasses Malone gets exposed for lying. Let's see why.
Glasses Malone is just a pathetic.
Oh, it's not even a breakdown. Oh my God, brother. Hold on. Do I need to start a poll? Give me a second. Give me a quick second. I'm not gonna ask if What's the Dirt is crashing out. I just want to know if he's right for crashing out. All right? Is What's the Dirt right for crashing out? All right. On K-bots. I'll do that. K-bots. Cause they were trying to take him out the paint. I do remember a time when they were trying to make sure he doesn't have a YouTube career. So let's hear. Drake's biggest haters are massive hypocrites. The man didn't make a breakdown video. He didn't do a live stream. He just got in front of his mic and said, I'm about to take flight.
Glasses Malone is just a pathetic, bitter liar. And I'm going to show you. Since the battle, these guys have been like psychoanalyzing Drake's every move and everyone around him to try and like associate him with MAGA, Trump, and the Republic Party. And of course, Jeremy Heck jumped in on this because he's like a white dude that'll just take any chance possible to get any sort of favor or brownie points. He's desperate for acceptance. He calls out Drake to denounce the White House for using some stuff from Iceman to promote the White House. But then some Drake fans dug up the fact that Glasses Malone is someone who's been vocally supportive of Trump over the years. And what makes it so hypocritical is the people who are making videos trying to position Drake as MAGA share a panel with this dude all the time. But on the panel last night, Glasses Malone tried to explain why those videos exist and how he doesn't really support Trump.
If I have to defend the fact that I'm not MAGA, I'm a Crip. Like, what are y'all talking about? You can't even be MAGA and a Crip. Like, what? How does that work? Oh, you.
What? Glasses, you know I fuck with you, bro. Okay? I have no problem with Glasses. Matt, he got a long list of ops, okay? And just like everybody, we don't share all ops, all right? Jeremy's not one of my ops. Neither is Glasses. Or Justin, right? I'm a bridge in that. But, bro, I can't be a Trump supporter because I'm a Crip. That's like, and salute to my Jamaican brothers out here and sisters, but y'all do that same shit too. No. Booggz said this shit the other day. Yo, I can't catch a STD. I'm Jamaican. I'm like, what? Like, you can't just blankly just throw Crip or I'm from here on a statement and it just makes it not true. Like, brother, I'm sure, and somebody said in the chat, Snoop Dogg got a big check from the freaking Republican Party. Brother, like, that's the, like, I don't like the disingenuous shit, bro. It's like, if mans are losing a debate, just accept defeat. But don't just move the goalpost just so that you could keep the argument going. I know content is cool for the content, but bruh, concede. All right, I'm wrong. My bad.
You said Trump is better than Biden. This motherfucker about to die. If I like Trump, I would say I like Trump. I wouldn't be scared of y'all. Who the fuck is y'all? Fuck Trump.
Unfortunately, we got tons of proof that the guy's a massive liar. Glasses Malone, Trump is like Thanos. Glasses Malone, 2022. Right about now, I wish Trump was in office. Glasses Malone, 2021. Shout out to Trump. Pardon Harry O. 2021, Glasses Malone. My guy, Trump. You're all right with me, dog. Me and Trump got time.
For me, I'm going Trump over Biden. Nigga.
So you niggas love Trump now.
No, Trump over Biden.
Trump over Biden.
Trump over Biden.
I don't think you should be psycho.
Wow. Bro, this shit is on the internet, man. Where's Glasses at? What's Glasses doing right now, man? What the fuck is going on, Glasses? Brother, this is nasty. How are they pulling up files on all these guys over there, man? Yo, did an earthquake? Yo, anybody from LA in the chat? Did an earthquake happen over there that we didn't hear about? Something's going on with y'all brain, man. Something's happening something's in the water. Niggas just over there just lying, making up shit. Jeremy got on a wild goose chase trying to find people paying academics. This guy Glasses was forgetting that the internet exists and that you were like kind of slurping on Trump for a second. Pause. Like, what go on, man?
Trump.
Right? Censoring rap songs and then saying, oh, I guess you just didn't get my humor. Like, what's happening, fam? You guys look crazy. And then, yo, the thing is, 2 years ago, you guys are trying to make me sound like I'm some kind of fucking idiot. Oh my God. Oh, it must be because you're from Canada. You just don't understand the rules of engagement in rap. You guys are doing weird things right now, fam. The man just dropped an album, fam. It's not that serious. You guys don't have to be acting so weird over a nigga dropping music. Holy shit. Like, you guys really are in I don't want to say you're in shambles, but if a nigga was to say you're in shambles, I would understand. You kind of look like you're in shambles.
So you niggas love Trump now. No, Trump over Biden. Trump over Biden. Trump over Biden.
I don't think you should be psychoanalyzing Drake, who doesn't really have any real clear evidence of really being in favor of that party. Do you see how unfair that is? Do you see how hypocritical that is? I don't know how anyone favors with this, but look, I've been watching this for 2 years. I've been watching this for 2 years now. Don't you think it's a little bit hypocritical that Jeremy and Justin and all these guys went out of their way to psychoanalyze Drake, the people around him?
Low-key. And listen, Justin, if you see this, I fuck with you, brother. Okay? I don't know who's this gentleman in the middle, and I don't know these two young ladies. Okay? You know, Jeremy, glasses. I've seen Professor Sky on there a few times. I know my youth, the Queen youth, he doesn't want to be on there anymore. He said, oh, you know, I don't want to be divisive and be on there after he rage quit. You know what I'm talking about, Curtis King, okay? I'll say his name. I'm not going to be petty, right? Oh, if that's Simba, I only hear Simba. I don't really get to see Simba. So, okay, that's Simba. That's actually dope. Salute to Justin for getting Simba in there. Am I that divisive? Am I that much of a problem that I can't pull up when niggas is talking about Drake? I got our national television communication systems out here bugging me down to talk about Drake every freaking topic. And I can't get on Culture United because I had a freaking issue with DJ Head, who's taking diss songs, taking the disses out of raps, but I can't pull up no more because I'm the divisive one. Holy. I'm the one who caused, and I'm not saying that Justin told me this. I'm just saying this is my assumption of why I'm not on that no more. Because I'm a problem. I speak my mind. I might go crash out on Twitter later. It is what it is. This is what you get when you get Friday Ricky Dread. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, we got glasses over here straight lying about his support for Trump. Pull up. No problem. We got Jeremy, Canadian, on a wild goose chase, chasing down the Canadian Rumble man, saying, yo, you're a freaking paying act to be a freaking Trump supporter. Everybody's looking crazy, but I can't pull up. Oh, okay, all right.
Make these videos and things about Drake being a Republican or being Trump with no real clear evidence, while simultaneously sitting on a panel with a man with a bunch of evidence who's vocally said it in a video that he prefers Trump over Biden, has a bunch of tweets in favor of Trump, actual documented proof, and you don't think that's hypocritical? You don't think that's crazy? I don't see how people...
Yes, but niggas will try to goalpost move you out of the park to tell you, no, Matt, you're a racist for even pointing it out. How dare you? But, you know, Fantano, he's cool. He just put a noose on his neck. You know, made fun of Trayvon Martin. That's cool. Don't worry about him. But, Matt, you kind of niggas 37 times. You're a racist. You shouldn't even be talking on us. All right. All right. All right. This is why we got to stick together. Because these niggas will be over there doing this disingenuous bullshit. And if we don't stick together, then who else do we got? What the fuck's going on here, bro? Niggas just want to enjoy the music. These niggas are sitting around here trying to find every reason to make us not enjoy the music. I eat that thing, bro. What else is going on with that? Making me lose my fucking voice. Holy shit, man. God damn. Look at this. These so-called real journalists in hip hop are so absolutely horrendous at this profession. These genuine, there's genuinely no way some of these dudes actually study journalism. It's not believable. Yo, do I need to play the ether beat, Matt? Matt's just coming back for his victory lap right now. This is what it is. He's just like, okay. All right. And he's just going crazy. Look at this shit. Look at this. Which one of you guys in the group chat set this rich little white kid up to get slaughtered? And how many L's are you guys planning to take this month? Yo, Matt, are you live right now? Yo, Matthew. Let me check on Matt, bro. We gotta check on him, fam. I'm fucking with this shit right here, man. This is the energy we need for all 2026, bro. Hold on. Let's check on Matt. Call has been forwarded to voicemail. Damn, brother. Holla at your boy. We need to see what's happening with you, brother. I feel like he has a video where he said that he wants to fight Jeremy.
Against A.
Hold on. Where would I be able to find that? What's the dirt? Jeremy. Let's see if we can find that. Because he said something like, yo, I'll we could meet up. Like, you want
is like they'll never talk about the allegations against Kendrick. They'll never talk about the Whitney. Like, they won't talk about how he beat the shit out of her. Yo, Dirt, $2. Lev, don't you stream with Ack, who got a weird case? Hey, man, my boy's innocent.
Actually, that case got thrown out, but thanks for coming out still. Where did he talk about YouTube? Yo, at Jeremy Heck, the cultures desperately needs you to weigh in on this. The people need your expertise. Yo, this is like 4 days ago. Matt, do you got stories up here? Let's see what's going on in the stories. Okay. I'm just checking on him. Because, like, he's unleashed. He's on the loose right now. All right. Salute to What's the Dirt, man. Like, it's keep going, getting at these guys.
Man, but like, I'm not even assuming here. Like, these are clearly teenagers, right? I mean, come on, guys. Like, I'm a fair man, but like, I'm not even assuming here.
Oh shit. These guys have a long-standing beef, bro. Wait a minute. Give me a second here. Give me a quick second. I need to check something here. What's the dirt? My reply to deleted and what's the dirt? What's the dirt? Curtis King deleted. I feel like he might have talked about Jeremy in our last interview.
Sly comment.
Curtis King. Jeremy Heck's possible struggles. Let's see what he has to say about Jeremy here. Where are we going now? What's next?
I saw Jeremy Heck was getting heat for like he broke down Kendrick's recent verse, and he was trying to like say it was from Trump's perspective, and he was just getting totally roasted really, really bad. And I was thinking like, and I'm seeing the comments to him too. It's like white Canadian out of the culture. This is the problem. And like, I'm like, yo, we don't need to say very much to like get people mad, right?
Yeah.
Like you really got to be on your P's and Q's. Like, and he's pretty, you know, he's in that crowd, right? So it's like, but I saw he was getting a lot of hate, and I didn't even think it was like a bad theory. But did you see that?
I saw the clip. I saw the clip from the podcast, the bigger picture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
and salute to Jeremy.
R.I.P.
you know
bigger
what I'm saying?
picture.
But, like,
Yeah, salute to Jeremy.
He's in a zone where he says salute. I don't know. I don't think he had a problem with him back then. When's this date? This is 10 months ago, but this is back in July of last year. Or he has to tread lightly. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's being genuine, but he also has to be choosy with his words because he's Canadian, white, and living over there in LA. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
big facts.
I'm sure he has Drake opinions that sometimes he might pull back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Not all the time, not completely, but not as gung-ho as maybe he might want to be. And I could be wrong.
When you look at who he's around, bro, I feel like he's around DJ Head and people like that. Like he's in LA. So he's probably being pretty influenced by the opinions of the people around him, especially if they're like at a higher status than him or whatever. So I think that's influencing him too, right? Like maybe he's really changing his opinions because he lives in LA and he's around these people. And maybe he once was a little bit more pro Drake. I don't think he's really terrible on Drake.
Not really.
I think he's generally fair, but over time I can imagine like, you know, slowly like turning the other way with it, right?
Yeah. You know, the environment that you're in and stuff like that. It's a vibe, man. You start being like, you know, I love it out here, man. I could understand, man. You know what? Besides the YouTube content creation question, it kind of brings me to a question. I was having a conversation with my co-host, DJ Czar. Salute to him.
Yeah.
And because Canada Day just happened the other day, do we have the same kind of patriotism for Canada that Americans have for America?
No, I don't think so, bro. I mean, we do, but like, I don't know, man. It's America, right? Like, Americans are very patriotic.
Yeah, they didn't have an issue back then. But this was back in July. So by October, they started having issues. I guess it was just a consistent Drake hate. And Matt just freaking, I don't know. I was trying to call him to see where this started. Everybody was jumping on this guy at one point. Screwface Jean. What's the dirt saying anything about obsessively pushing hate narratives is the delusional hypocrisy. These niggas laugh out loud. Nigga, we see you. You're the number one person who push hate narratives. What's with y'all trying to rewrite history? Laugh out loud. Shut up, bro. All of you guys look weird now, fam. This is just nasty, bro. I'm sorry, fam. What's the third is that's my brother right there. And people, listen, at one point in time, they were like, oh, that's your brother? Really? The guy who counts 37 niggas? Okay. Like, you guys were borderline. If you really, 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 really wanted to say what was on your mind, you would have been calling me all kind of forest animals that rhyme with boom. You know what I'm saying? So I know what y'all were thinking. You're a little bit Uncle somebody-ish. You know what I'm saying? YouTube get kind of sticky when it comes to certain terms. I can say fuck, but if I say, that the raccoons are in the freaking garbage picking up shit, next thing you know, I might have a problem. But that's what you guys were trying to say, that I was in the garbage picking up shit with the rest of the raccoons. It's not a good look, fam. Anyhow, I'm going to move on. I could understand why Matt's pissed. Where am I at here? Ooh. I do have this book story, so we'll get to the book story in a second. What do I have in my title? Because I'm about 2 hours in. Okay, I got time. Big salute to Randy in the cut. I want to get to this GTV interview or episode that they did with the homie DJ Czar. All right. Czar might be candidate right now for Podcaster of the Month. All right. He did his thing over there at GTV, and they had some conversations, and he did break it down over on the podcast yesterday or today, that for the episode that came out today. And he gave some details of what happened with his GTV interview. I was trying to pick his brain to see like if they were sneak dissing over there, right? Or if they were showing love. So let's go back. Let's go to their interview. Let's go to GTV Network. And I will go do my own investigation. Yeah, Savv, we do have to get to some Savv shit. I also seen somebody in the chat say about the Six Tails video. I'm going to save the Six Tails video for tomorrow when we do our regular live stream, because I want to check that out. So I'm not even going to watch it ahead of time. I'm going to wait till tomorrow to see it. Let's see if we could find the Czar episode. It's this one right here.
That he's on. You know what? Fuck it. Real life. I've had this conversation with Booggz when he came out.
Already from the rip.
Brought some diversity to the cast today. I was a diversity hire for today.
It's crazy. We don't even have any white boys. We really don't even have any white boys like that.
A lot. Do you consider me white?
No, you're not white. You're not. What? You're European Canadian?
I wouldn't say I'm European. I'm Middle Eastern, if that's a thing. But
okay, isn't the Middle East in Europe? No, right?
No.
See, this is why we're arguing about geography last week. I don't know. We're also going through a round of sex, murder, mayhem. Toronto edition. So I guess Guttzy has a list of women. Who would you sleep with? Who would you murder? And who would you marry? Obviously, all hypothetical. I want to know who he has on that list, though.
Yeah, me too. Is it going to be super local where we actually know all these girls, or is it going to be celebrity type?
It's a good question. It's Toronto, so we'll see.
Well, I have a question for you.
Already from the rip.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay, first white female celebrity crush and first black female celebrity crush.
Ooh. First white girl celebrity crush. I think this is common. Everybody loves Topanga.
Topanga Lawrence, eh? Yeah, black dudes love Topanga. Why? Is it just like the vibe? Because she don't really look like a true Caucasoid.
Yeah,
she look a little mixed.
She does look very something else.
Like ambiguous, like, like what is she? She could be a bunch of stuff, but she kind of looked like one of them, like.
Is he wearing a prison jumper, Carol?
Quarter black shorties. You know those ones?
That's not a prison jumper. He got the orange is just kind of throwing me off though. He do kind of look like he came out of prison, but salute to man like Vegas.
Okay, I'll give you one more. One more white thing through the list. I like the white girl from 24. I don't remember her name.
24.
Yeah,
that's a throwback.
Dude. Jack Bauer's daughter. What's her name? Tracy. Is her name Tracy Bauer? but her
You can't
acting
put
name
Wigger
is.
in your freaking.
You know, there's you know what? There's a couple of them. There's like Jennifer
thing, bro.
Lawrence. There's a couple of them. Like, you know, there's.
I like Jennifer
there's
Lawrence. She has like a
Megan
vibe.
Fox, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
She's a little sexy. Like there's a couple of them, but like for me, like when it comes to like yeah, them that I like that. I like those kind of girls.
Okay.
Black girls, fuck man. Black girls, I don't know. Black girls is a lot. Black girl.
Is Central C white to you?
See, I gotta pull up his facts. Oh, and Danielle Fischel, aka
Because it represents genetic diversity. So it's actually better for the children to have like a diverse gene pool. So that's why you might see like these swirls or like, you know, black dudes going for white girls or white girls going for black dudes. It's like the genetic diversity you will get by having variation in the gene pool is stronger for the offspring. And it's almost like every human is subconsciously programmed to make stronger kids for the next generation. Obviously,
look at this Poindexter ass motherfucker coming over there and smartening it up, you know, dropping all that intelligent shit, big words and shit over there at GTV Network. Chill, bro, chill.
you can have cultural influences that will push you towards your own culture, like language, religion, etc. But the attraction to a different race or a different nation is kind of ingrained in us from a biological perspective, in my opinion.
What, you were reading, nigga?
Yeah.
No, your opinion sounds smart as fuck. But I feel like on a personal level, I feel like as a black mixed person too.
Oh, sorry.
You went halal and got on your deen. And your people are still waiting for a free Palestine. But apparently everything is in black and white and red and green.
Damn.
Is he right for those words, or he shouldn't mention Khaled at all?
I mean, it's an easy shot because it's almost like a low-hanging fruit type of comment because everyone was on DJ Khaled for.
Let's go here.
That would be the thing to do.
I know, but
that would be the thing to do.
No, I mean, I kind of do, but I don't know. I don't want to see man get knocked out.
I feel like if I can like go like 3-4 rounds, I could take it.
What?
Be like, why are you chilling with youths?
Yeah, bro.
But what if you're helping them?
Shout out to Brownie1212. That person said, what if MJ was delayed like a little? I want to say delayed is on the spectrum.
Still doesn't make. And then again, what we're gonna get to a little bit later, what level of spectrum? You know what I'm saying? There's levels to the spectrum in the autism. So
yo, real talk.
There is. That would be the thing to do.
Okay, so let me go back a little bit from here. This is where this shit is at. Let's go to 40 right here.
Just and we're just talking beer shit. Like, oh, you see, I just hit your rook.
Because you guys both smoke too much to have like a real fight, I feel.
Smoke up.
Who are they talking about? Us?
Should really punch you, but
Nah.
Be like, why are you chilling with youths?
Yeah, bro.
But what if you're helping them?
Shout out to Brownie1212. That person said, what if MJ was delayed like a little? I want to say delayed is on the spectrum.
Still doesn't make. And then again, what we're gonna get to a little bit later, what level of spectrum? You know what I'm saying? There's levels to the spectrum in the autism. So
yo, real talk.
There is. So I've seen some baddies that were on autism, and it was like hey fam, they're at the.
I said on autism, like as if it's like a drug that you take and shit. You know, I'm gonna take some of that autism tonight.
Club, they're winding up themselves. They look good. So what levels was Michael on if he was on them kind of levels?
Do you think you smashed an autistic girl?
Yes. 100%.
I'm thinking like I probably
100%. I think I have.
Like high key, madam think they smashed the autistic thing.
Now that there's a spectrum, like I don't know.
I think somebody might have put some autism in her drink.
I feel like now that it's opened up, the diagnoses have opened up, like probably.
Yeah, like I think I was a wild boy when I was younger too. So like I'm probably
You guys are funny.
But knowingly, like no, like I didn't know. Shit, we're live, right?
We've been live, yeah.
Okay, so I
we
can't
live.
say, but like knowingly, you know where I'm going with it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, like not like that.
Yo, salute to Produced by Archibald. Salute to you, bro. Salute to Welly96. What type of garbage is this?
The latest villainous cheese. He called you a
I know.
sellout.
Oh my God, you're right. I gotta hate these guys.
Oh yeah, we're beefing.
Never that, bro. We actually have Friday outside. He's coming right now.
Yeah, Friday's gonna pull in. He's gonna boom. He's gonna cut one time, one hitter quitter.
Saying who's punching you?
Yeah, he should really punch you, but but I'm the ruder one.
That'd be the worst. Like you guys fighting, all you old ass motherfuckers. Like that'd be terrible. I would not pay to watch that.
What's happening?
What if it was on Mayuch's boxing event?
Cribbas?
Friday versus Guttzy at the Cribbas event.
I wouldn't want to.
Oh shit! Hold on. Speaking of, that's funny. You just mentioned that because he literally just posted that too. Cribbas. See y'all this Saturday. All right, Demi versus Radwan. I don't know who these people are, but they're streamers, I guess. All right. That's us right there. Guttzy versus Friday. In the undercard. Nah, fam. Fuck a undercard, bro. We'd be up here. Oh, nah, bro. If it was listen, I'm not taking this. I'm not doing it. This is just a thought experiment. But if it was to happen, one, you have to give me a big bag. And two, we got to be up here in the flyer. You put me down here, contract, no. I'm off of this. Don't put me in no little pictures, brother. All right? Had me up there looking crazy in the big pic. Hold on, let me make my screen a little bit bigger. Y'all can see what I'm talking about. Frog. All right? Right? Get me in there. Just for the pic. All right? Just for the gram. What do I got to do one more time? All right. Just so you know.
Let's see that, bro. No. I mean, I kind of do, but I don't know. I don't want to see Manon get knocked out.
I feel like if I can like go like 3-4 rounds, I could take it.
So he has body on you. So
obviously
he's taller.
That's why I said I can't like, and it would have to be an MMA thing. It can't be like a stand-up boxing thing.
Nah, you guys got to figure out something else. I don't think you should be boxing. Maybe like chess or backgammon or like dominoes or something like.
Yo, I'll crush that kid in dominoes. Are you crazy? 6 love. Instant. Know every move. Forward moves ahead, my guy. What are you talking about, bro? Dominoes? Don't even chat no domino business to me, bro.
Yeah, like
so we're chess and we're just talking beer shit. Like, oh, you see, I just hit your rook.
Because you guys both smoke too much to have like a real fight, I feel.
Smoke off. Who passes out first?
That'd be a good one.
That would be
in a hot
good.
box.
In a hot box would be crazy.
Bro, I'll smoke you in a hot box, nigga. What? My name is 100 blunts to the head, bro. By the time I get to my second spliff, you can be curled up in a nigga, you can't even roll. Where have we gone? To the depravities. Nigga, I roll better blunts than you, nigga. Are you stupid? Are you dumb?
Hashing out the fucking issues. Just smoke till you pass out.
Yo, I would watch that.
Who's the mediator?
It got to be another smoker.
I was gonna say 5.
Or a sponsor.
Five would probably make us more angry at each other though.
But five don't smoke. I don't think
that's what I'm saying. When he said a smoker, then it changes it.
Maybe something like Blammo.
Blammo's?
Nah.
Not as heavy.
Blammo's more of a drinker.
Yeah, that would be different. I don't think he's doing that.
Yeah, he's definitely not doing that.
That would be for me. Like yeah, even that stuff.
Maybe Natural. Natural's a smoker.
Okay.
That's not fair. Natural doesn't like me either. So like, Natural
Why?
One side.
Yeah. Get Natural in there. Yeah. Natural will be the judge. Smoke off. By the time I get to, bro, Real shit. If you guys who watch this network, all right, do whatever you do. I'm not a hater, right? If you want to go watch their shit, go watch it. Cool, right? But if you do watch their shit, you're probably seeing a nigga have to take out a whole friggin' card and friggin' put the card. It's all kind of weird shit to roll up the blunt, nigga. I rolled like 4 spliffs in this live stream. Zing, 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 zing. You're crazy? Yo, my roll game will freaking take you out the freaking paint, nigga. Fuck the smoking.
Nacho got mad because I said that Icy should fucking send that shit to the sponsor.
Oh, yeah, no, you're wrong for that, bro. That was bad mind stuff.
Hater.
No, you're right. No, shut away.
But I was saying, like, it was a good thing. I wasn't telling him to go and actually do it. I was just saying, like, if you want to be an asshole, that would be the thing to do.
I know, but in saying that, you sound like an asshole still. I'm not gonna lie.
It's fucked
You're like,
up.
you know what an asshole would do? Call the sponsors and end his money. No.
I mean,
that was hater.
Zara's an amazing podcaster. I seen y'all getting at him earlier when I was premiering the episode, okay? But the thing is that Zara knows what he knows how to do. He knows how to disarm the person in front of him, okay? He can get his points across. He can stand on business. I'm a yeller. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But, like, you know, I get loud. So, like, friggin', it'll be like, it's going to turn into an argument right away. But Zara, he'll give you a couple of big words, laugh. He'll throw a couple of jokes. And, you know, next thing you know, like, he done won the argument. And you're like, nigga, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why am I agreeing with you all of a sudden? Like, he just Jedi mind tricked you.
It was.
But I thought you guys were cool.
I'm cool, fam. I'm cool with all you guys.
Yeller,
I have no
pause.
issues. Even when I go back and forth with Friday or whatever, I don't have no issues with him. I want you guys, bro. I was over there for 3 years. I keep telling people that.
It's
like,
true.
I don't want to be over there for 3 years and make those 3 years been wasted. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want him to win, bro. But at the same time, it's like, can't do and say certain things regardless of how anybody feels and me not defend myself.
I hear that.
Especially when the narratives are off, then fuck. What am I supposed to do? Just sit down here and agree? Like,
wow. How quickly we rewrite the history. What am I gonna do? I gotta defend myself. Defend yourself. Brother, please. I'm trying to make this a good segment. I'm trying to do a 30 for 30. I don't want to lose my voice. But nigga, defense would constitute that I have been getting at you ever since you left the network. The day that you walked out of the studio, I made a video and I said, you know what? Fuck this nigga. Like, video after video after video. I can't stop getting at Guttzy. No, nigga. It's literally the reverse. So when we're talking about defense, I don't know if maybe you got the words twisted up. The defense is when somebody hits you and you hit them back. Offense is when you just keep on poking at a nigga, bugging a nigga, okay? Maybe you just don't know the words, all right? But the offense part is, you know, in football, maybe I'll put it in football terms, right? The offensive line is the one that are putting the ball, pushing it towards the end zone. And the defense are the guys who are trying to stop them from doing it. You understand?
I don't want to get into it, but at the end of the day, yes.
I don't want to get into it.
Again, I'll say this. I don't like the fact that when I big you guys up, he doesn't see that or he doesn't. But when I do take shots, that's when he's like, oh my God, Because we big you guys up a lot. We give you guys your credit when you guys are doing amazing things.
I think it's like 1-to-1 ratio. Like for every one compliment, there's a one diss still.
Talk about it.
I'm not gonna lie, because I notice when you guys big us up. But I also notice sometimes it's not like a full diss. Like you dissing the audio the other day, but like that's just like audio critique. Like you're an engineer, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes I'm like, yo, you could chill on the denoiser a little bit, you know? But salute to Friday. But like, you know, like I don't know if we have the wave. I don't know if he has the wave plugins on Premiere. Like, yo, it's complicated, you know?
It's really not that complicated, cuz.
Nigga made me take a denoiser out of the latest episode. All right. I removed one denoiser out of the latest episode. Yes, I mixed down the audios. I mixed them down with Adobe Audition. Okay, This time around, I just added a hard limiter onto it. All right. I did the denoising very early in the process. You know, just a little bit of denoising of the air conditioning. I could put a little plug in for the air conditioning. I went light on this new episode. All right, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't know my audio wasn't pristine.
Bro, either way, we're both doing our thing.
Exactly.
Salute to Friday.
Listen, salute to Friday, salute to Natural, salute to you. You guys are doing amazing things over there.
Now it's
like
salute.
regardless of how anybody thinks I feel, I'm definitely not in my feelings. Like I want you guys to win, bro. Like you guys win, we win, players play, whoever. I just want us all to win. There's infrastructure out here sucks.
Yeah,
so if we don't win, then the city is gonna get fucked anyways.
Yeah.
Czar, who was your favorite guest in the past 6 months that you guys spoke to so far?
Oh, we love hip hop. I mean, I can't lie, Zoe. Maybe I'm like recency biased, but it was good to have a female host that could hold her own, and like she gave us good perspective. She's a really good podcaster, and it added a lot. You know, I think we need to get a female in there. I'm trying to work on something. Who else? Low-key Lucas T-Dot. I like that episode. I liked it because
you guys got flamed.
We got flamed, but like I feel like we kind of.
This is the fucking shit that I'm talking about, and I'm not even saying from them. Okay, I'm just saying the narrative that went out there. Salute to the homie, keeps it solid. But that post that you did, brother, made people think who didn't get to see the Lucas T-Dot interview that we got cooked up. All right, there was a really crazy edit that was rolling around these Instagram streets where he was just like, "Oh, corny. What do you guys do? Proms?" Like the clip made it, like, it was clipped up for every time these guys were about to have an intelligent response. It was just like, "Shut up. What are you guys? You guys don't bring the city together. You're haters. Yo, put an echo on my shit. Corny." I was like, well, goddamn, that's not how it happened. So I could understand why Vegas is looking at like, oh, you guys got cooked. He didn't watch the interview. If you see the interview, there was no cooking of my crew. My crew did the cooking.
Held our own, and then like the audience kind of saw the nuance of it and was kind of like, yeah, he's kind of being an asshole in certain moments, but he had some points about what you know, so it was good. And like salute to Lucas T-Dot. He's doing great things. Yeah, every time I do a prom, and then prom, like, you know, because that was his mentality. Where I'm like, yo, we DJ proms, bro. He's like, proms, like proms. I'm like, bro, no one's requesting Toronto music at these proms, you know, unfortunately. But you're starting to see more of that now. They've been requesting Savv and Market. Those are the only two, really.
Two, and that's the problem.
That is the problem. But who do you blame? The audience or the artists?
I think you blame both, but I think you kind of blame more the audience. That's what the audience wanted to see. Like the audience wanted to see the fuckery. Like when people were making good music or decent music, the audience wasn't going towards it. And part of it was a lot of the artists weren't promoting or marketing their songs good either.
There, see what Guttzy's saying there? Like he's listen. What's the date today? March 28th. Guttzy's speaking facts. All right, mark it down. He's speaking facts. We feel the same way. A lot of these niggas, it's not like the Toronto scene is that they're not talented. A lot of these guys killed their own careers, bro.
Like to me, Savv just put out the record, right?
The Love record?
But the Villains 3.
Yeah,
remember?
Yeah.
I thought that one was amazing.
The Murder Beats one?
Wasn't a Murder Beat one?
That was Murder Beats is the Murder Beats.
Oh, that was the next one.
That was the next one.
So I feel like the Villains one was a sick one that he could have promoted for a month or two. Like 6 days, 7 days later, he went to the Murder Beat one, and I was just like, bro, like, what the hell?
Villains 3 was he said, I came in the spot with a GRP, but this I came with a RIP ARP.
Yeah, and he was just
I don't know what's going on with him, man, because like he has the skills, he has everything he needs, but like I don't know why they're not promoting him correctly, or is there even a they, or is it just all on him? Because he's very young.
Let's see. Let's get to some more beef shit. You know me, I like to stay in the mix. Let's
still. I just don't want it to be a situation where he's one of these artists that kind of rose and then fell quick, you know, because I'm already starting to see the relevance or his relevance diminish compared to where it was last year, even at this time.
Facts.
But why? Like,
because he's not promoting his songs. Like he's not having any of his songs sit. Like how we don't like Market's been out for like almost a year now.
Yeah.
If you think about it, I think like when did the original, when it was just Casper putting out that by himself, the audio by himself?
It was definitely 2025. That's why my style's different, or maybe it's like my.
We're gonna get to a Savv segment. What are we? 2:30. I'm checking the time because it's like, holy, man can chat.
We've never sat down there and said Mondays. Like, come on, stop this.
No, okay.
Whoa. Oh, you took it there.
That's kind of crazy.
And you're entitled to your opinion to think he's annoying, and like he's entitled to his opinion about, you know, you trying to sabotage his life with that advice that one time.
Yeah. That's 100%.
Yeah, but I don't know. Y'all got to stop quarreling. I don't know. You know what it is? I feel like if I was in a scene where it was like all Turkish and Arab people, like I feel like we'd stick
Hold
together.
on, what are they talking about here?
I do agree with you with that. Like I don't feel that's a fair shot. Especially when there's other angles to approach it. Yeah.
Exactly.
And I will say my girl's she's not fat.
Who?
Charmaine. I don't think she's fat.
Whatever.
I'm saying no.
Maybe it's like a black dude thing.
Maybe. maybe it is because like I'm looking like.
I don't think she's ugly or anything.
No, we're not saying that.
that.
We're not saying
We
that.
never said
We're
that,
just saying
right?
this. Yeah. She's not.
Look at you guys sexualizing the gal.
I mean, shut up, Odie.
Go to a recent picture.
There's no.
You guys are watching.
Bro, come on. That's not fat.
No.
I mean, she got a little fupa. I don't mind a little fupa. By the way, I like my
Fupa's
BBWs
crazy.
as well.
I
you know?
like them too, but this is not fat.
Bro, them jeans are about to explode, buddy. Them jeans are holding on your rope. Got me 10 feet off the ground. Them jeans are struggling.
Shout out Charmaine and shout out Pierce.
Shout out. They're both two talented, lovely ladies, and I don't want to shame either of them.
What's going
I
on
still
here?
think Paris comes out the victor if they do a song for song. I think Paris' song would be a better record than Charmaine's.
Yeah, I still think Pierce is a little bit better.
Ooh,
I'm not saying
Charmaine
she's
makes
better. I'm saying what I'm saying is in a battle of
in a
rap,
battle. I think she would be better. That's what I'm saying. In a battle, where
It's
it's
our
just like,
beef.
whatever they do, I think that Pierce would a little bit.
I think Paris
little
has a
bit
little more skin
outweigh
in
her.
the game.
You can't expect it to be like that when, again, Down to Earth is the mature. Like I wouldn't say mature, but he's the older one. Friday is the older one, and they kind of.
that's kind of crazy.
And you're entitled to your opinion to think he's annoying, and like he's entitled to his opinion.
Earth, please respect the comments. We don't want to see that type of commentary over here, sir.
Yeah, Down to Earth. What's up with that, bro?
What did he say?
That's no good. I'm gonna put you on timeout, sir.
What did he say?
Gay natural in the chat.
Timeout for you.
Oh.
I don't want
And then he got
I
deleted.
don't need that. No, I put them on timeout.
Why y'all hating on my boy Natural, yo?
Oh.
And he gets nothing.
Whoa, that's how you're guaning Down to Earth? You talking one of my crew, you talking to me, bro. You gotta chill. You gotta chill, brother. We're on a peace treaty right now, brother. You gotta chill. Holy, see that I don't hang out over here on this channel, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't go on the op block like that. But now that I'm here, I'm finding out things that I didn't know happened before. You better chill. You gotta chill.
Yeah.
Then he does more views.
I'll just say it again. You gotta chill, brother. Because if that boy gets up on that podcast a few weeks from now or whenever, if he pop back up and he starts going crazy and flaming you, I'm just gonna sit back. I'm not gonna say shit. You feel me? Just relax.
Views, like
why does it have to be a views thing?
I know. It just came out.
What up, Natural? What up?
It just came out. Like it just like I didn't want to say it, but it was.
Can't have these niggas out here talking crazy to you, bro. I'm doing a 30 for 30, my nigga. Okay? I know Natural could defend himself, but I'm doing a 30 for 30, so I'm here every day. You feel me? Just relax. Just relax.
Already coming out, and it just came out. It had nothing to do with views. Shout out to Down to Earth. great people at the end of
don't
the day.
say God, like,
You know what
and
I'm
that too. Like when you guys are getting at people, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I deal with facts. Like Natural can be a little bit annoying, but like I'm not gonna say he's gay or anything.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Thing. Like
that's kind of crazy.
And you're entitled to your opinion to think he's annoying, and like he's entitled to his opinion about you trying to sabotage his life. With that advice that one time.
Yeah. That's 100%.
Yeah, but I don't know. Y'all gotta stop quarreling. I don't know. You know what it is? I feel like if I was in a scene where it was like all Turkish and Arab people, like I feel like we'd stick together more. So when I see black people getting at each other, even down to earth, who's like, he might be like a Garveyite or like an Israelite, like pro-black, but like you're getting at a next black dude who's like, trying to do the same thing you are in a sense. It's like, I don't know. It's just like, it shocks me every time.
Down to earth has been beefing with fucking us for years. Been beefing with Friday for years. Like, I think that's just in his blood.
I guess.
I'm not even mad at this episode. What the fuck is happening out here, bro? Is the date still the 28th? Guts. Gutsy speaking facts. Holy fuck, I can't believe I'm saying this. He's speaking facts. Okay, I'm not going to say it 3 times, all right? Just chill. You be easy, all right? I'm not going to big you up too much, brother. Just be easy. But you're speaking facts.
But I don't know. I guess like, what is it? Not all skin folk are kinfolk?
Oh, definitely not.
I guess, I can't just expect people to stick together because it's where they're from or how
one
they
is
look.
outside and one is inside.
Don't do that. Don't do that. You're making me sound crazy. Holy, Ricky Dredd co-signing the Opps. Damn, bro. See, that's why I'm glad I'm not a drill rapper. Because if I was a drill rapper, that's treason. I might get DP'd and shit. But yes, I said that's facts. 2 times in one segment. Like that's I'm not gonna do it again. All right. I'm not doing it again. No more props for you, brother.
Whoa. Oh, you took it there. Oh my goodness.
But yeah,
shout out Amanka, by the way, tuning in, and Junie.
But you can't expect it to be like that when, again, Down to Earth is the mature, like I wouldn't say mature, but he's the older one. Friday is the older one, and they kind of like, you know what I'm saying? They kind of don't give a fuck. So what do you expect that and everybody else would look at Friday as, hey, he's the guy, right? So then if they look at how he reacts to things, wouldn't everybody else be like,
You're
all
saying
right.
Friday it's the reason for this, like the temperature, like why people act a certain way? Because he's like, you said
when it comes to content creation with podcasters, yeah. You don't think so?
I'm trying to think, like you're saying, so the way he approaches content is being emulated by people who aren't as popular as him. So because their behavior is a certain way, his behavior is encouraging their behavior.
I've done it. I followed a bunch of his patterns. I'm not gonna lie about it. I've sat here and said that. I've copied a lot of his patterns when it comes to shit.
Okay, so you're saying your podcast behavior is a result of Friday's influence?
Some of them, yes.
Okay.
A lot of them, actually.
Okay, he says a lot.
A lot of them, actually.
No, it's evolution. It's fam. I said, me, I come into a building, I see Wagwan, I make it better.
Mm-hmm.
I went into that building, I saw everything, and I made it better on our side, and it continuously gets better. So, but I'm not like what he does is like, it's very hard to emulate because like he does well. Like he has a schedule, something that we technically don't have. Like I'm trying to do new things. I'm trying to implement the flyers. Like
by the way, we don't have it because of Vegas. Vegas be making all kinds of different schedules every other month, so that's the reason why we don't have it.
Vegas, he does a lot.
Okay, let me comment on this before they continue. And thank you. All right. What I will say though, as far as like the aggressiveness and stuff like that, that's not a me thing. It's me. That's me. That's part of my nature. Whatever. When I'm not on camera, I get boisterous. You know what I'm saying? However, I'm from the school of Troy Terrain. I ain't even gonna lie, like I fucking been watching academics for a long time. So this content creation thing that you guys think you're getting from me, I'm taking it from watching what I look at as the greats. You know what I'm saying? Charlemagne the God. I've been watching him for years. Even down to like Howard Stern and niggas like that. You feel me? Man, they're really willing to turn it up, ask a touchy question. It's not a me thing. It's just got to be willing to take it there. You know what I'm saying? Give a take that might not be the favorable take, but if that's what you believe, don't hold that shit in. Keep it in. Pause. You feel me? Say that shit and leave it in the tape. Fuck it. Niggas get mad, we'll figure it out later.
You gotta allow it. Yo, you do your thing. No, listen, I'm not knocking it, but I'm like, nigga, just stick to the schedule for like 3 months at least.
I'm trying, but we don't even have a schedule. We never really sat down and say, hey, this is the schedule.
What?
Like, oh, we talked about it, but there was no cementing.
This nigga is a lie. You're potting, right?
I know.
Yo, watch Zara. Slick. Yo, Zara, I know you in the chat here lurking somewhere. You ain't low, my nigga. You freaking went, dropped the grenade, and now you got these two guys fighting amongst themselves. You smart. You smart.
Oh, I'm dead ass serious.
Nigga, we've never sat down there and said Mondays. Like, come on, stop this.
No, okay. Before like the live implementation, yes, we said we'll shoot on Sundays, drop on Mondays, shoot on Wednesdays, drop on Thursday to get ahead of the news cycle.
Interview come out on Friday.
Interviews come out on Friday and
so then what the fuck are we talking about?
You know what I'm saying?
Is that not a schedule?
But that is a schedule. But
this sounds like an overwhelming schedule. I mean, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday, drop it on Friday. Yo, that's a lot. You guys need a receptionist.
No,
or use an AI.
They don't do well.
They don't do well. But you know what I will say, and you know, obviously you kind of came up from that We Love Hip Hop tree, right?
Mm-hmm.
For me, my podcasting was like, you seen, I was doing Borough Sound like here at Fusion Radio. So I feel like maybe that's why my style is different, or maybe it's like my background or whatever. I don't know, but I always feel like I approached it differently because I do feel like you and even Underground Nation, like, I don't want to say you guys are like part of that Friday family tree, but I could see the influence as well.
Of course. Like, I'm not going to sit down here and like say that Friday never influenced. Fam, me and Friday were talked every day for like 3 years until we disbanded and until I left.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Then, yeah.
There
So,
go.
and two,
Oh,
I came up on
shit.
the too. So,
Hold
like,
on.
my first ever.
Is it still the 28th? Is it still the 28th? You get a hat trick there, my brother. 3 times Guttzy speaking facts until you left. Me never fired him on. I never said, yo, get the fuck out of here. I don't like your performance here. You're doing your thing. You had your own podcast, and you said, yo, I don't think I'm going to go do my own thing. My issue, all right, if you guys really want the real, was scheduling. The same shit these niggas is arguing about right now in 2026 was my issue back in 2022. Drop the podcast every single week, all right? If you guys want the real, this is the real. That was my issue. I just want consistency. That's all I want. Niggas is doing a good job. Just do it every week. That's all I want. Now, you know what? Fuck, man. I got some shit going on. I can't make it this week. Oh, shit. You know, I'm going on a hiatus or vacation. Nigga, I'm on episode 688. I had family members who fucking died. And I still stayed consistent. Come on, B.
Being on any sort of platform was right here in this building as well. So I have different influences. I feel like our interview styles is different because I'm just a little bit more outlandish or whatever when it comes to interviews. But I it's not even a diss to him. I just feel like I'm one of the best interviewers in the city in general. And that's no knock to him. It's just with me, the way I can just...
Okay. Now you're getting into the cap line now, bro. Okay, now calm down, do-rag man. Calm down. Calm down. Interviews, I have you wiped the fuck down. Are you sick? And I'm not even going to talk about, oh, it's because of my catalog. Fuck the catalog. My sleepers put you niggas to sleep. Are you crazy? Holy. Don't do that again, brother. Don't do that again. Don't do that again, okay? Never do that again, bro. Bro, I could do an interview with no questions on the page, bro. 45 minutes. Wipe down. Don't do that, bro.
See it. It's just we made people cry on the interview. So I mean, like that's deep when you can break people down like that.
Okay. Us too, nigga. 2 times, nigga. The fuck are we talking about?
But yeah, I just feel like, yes, Friday's work ethic, his style, the way he does certain things, the way he's able to segue to.
That shot clear crying in 2025. Are you sick? Niggas like, yo, I could feel the tears coming to my eyes while I'm reminiscing on this story right now. I said, Bumba Clot, we got him. We got tears. Right? When you're an interviewer and you see the little eyes shaking, see, drop out. The only thing is it didn't drop out. It was welling. You know what I'm talking about? The eye was shaking, but it just didn't spill out. If it spilled out, I'm clipping that bitch. I clipped it anyway. It's just that I didn't get the full tears. Like, oh, get that shit right there. Oh, Lee, clipping that the fuck, bro. And Dank from Frank and Dank, old ass interview. Is not really on camera. We didn't know how to film back then. He was talking about Jay Dilla and on his deathbed, all right, saying that the man's fingers were webbed from having his fingers on the MPC, and he was making beats on his deathbed. And ask PK Herc, the nigga start. I got the tears. I just didn't have the camera work back then, fam. The tears are out, bro. Choking up. Fuck. If I can go back in time, I'll leave it the same. Fuck it.
Certain things and have certain conversations. Yes, they're very fucking important. I'm not gonna sit down here and act like he's ass.
So he's the blueprint in
Wipe
Toronto.
Down.
Him and Muscle, yes.
Yeah, he definitely is the blueprint of our media. Yeah.
Because you have to remember, he was doing, even before this, he was doing content in general, right? So if he's doing content in general, he's already seeing certain things and how certain things is going. I think the problem was, at least for me, the problem is he'll just put out anything. With me, I'm not going to put, like, we've scrapped a lot of episodes because it didn't sound a certain way or it didn't look a certain way. I'm scrapping that. I feel like Friday doesn't give a fuck. He'll put that out regardless.
Yeah, you know what? So when I was doing Burrow Sound interviews, like my Vlad style interviews, I did try to emulate Friday's thing of like dropping clips daily. And like I would get some views here, some views there. But I was just like, eventually I was like, okay, let me take my time per video and like see what that does. And obviously it's not as consistent of drops, but the views were more, you know.
Yeah.
Like, my last documentary has like 58,000 views. It's on the opioid crisis in Toronto, you know, and like I spent hours on it instead of just like volume. You know what I'm saying? But I think there's different styles. You could drop 5-6 videos a day, each one making like $20 or something or $10 or whatever. And then, you know, and then it's because a lot of it is business oriented at the end of the day. Like Vlad will do that. Vlad will drop multiple videos a day, chop up one interview into like 30 videos. And Friday is also very cognizant of what the biggest content creators are doing. Like he's looking at Joe Budden, Vlad, like No Jumper even, you know? So I think that's what's working for him.
And you have to remember too, this is at a time where there was no platforms that gave underground artists a platform. So now it becomes, okay, when we wake up and we want to learn about a Toronto artist or we want to know what's going on with a Toronto.
What am I watching here, fam? This must be one of them times you guys they talking about where like, yo, we pick you up and shit. Like, oh shit. Well, my bad.
Toronto in general, when it comes to the underground scene, you had to go to We Love Hip Hop. You're not getting it on Extra Gravy. You're not getting on Before They Were Famous. You're not getting on Two Line Music. So like, where the fuck were you going? You had no choice but to go on We Love Hip Hop. And that's when like, okay, well, fuck, every day I gotta give these people something. And I'm I'm gonna toot my own horn, but like I told him, bro, start doing documentaries, start doing the live streams. There's Friday's good. Again, the live stream stuff, Friday's good at.
Friday's feeding the streets with content.
Thank you. The thing is with the documentaries, he did give me the ideas for the documentary. I feel like I've even mentioned it in the first documentary, right? It's in the description, concept by Guttzy Guttz, right? But one thing is, back to the consistency. I was like, oh yeah, we should do documentaries. That's a great idea, right? How about this? I write them up. And listen, this is a long time ago, so I might be misremembering the story, okay? It was either I write them up and you narrate them, or you create them and I'll narrate them. Whichever one, okay? I feel like it's the first one I said because I was trying to pull back from being on camera this much. I didn't plan to be on camera doing friggin' 3 hour, 6 hour, 30 for 30 live streams and all that. I was trying to just build a whole bunch of people to y'all be in the front and I'll be in the back. That's why I was filming people's podcasts and not sitting all in the videos, all up on stage. I'll stay behind the mic, keep a hot mic just in case y'all get off the rails. But other than that, be a producer. Niggas didn't want to be consistent. So then you know what? All right, fuck it. I'm gonna write the documentary. I'll narrate it. I'll freaking go film it, record it, edit it, and put it out. Because I don't want to wait, fam. I'm not waiting, fam. If it's like one of these things, oh, well, yo, just chill. It takes time. No, YouTube runs every day. People want entertainment, fam. Niggas ain't trying to wait. If we want to build a network, niggas ain't trying to wait for freaking content. If you just want to have a channel and it's like your own individual like passion projects and things that you're into, that's cool. I watch Jamari's channel. He only uploads once a week. But I'm trying to build a network. I'm trying to build NBC in Toronto. You feel me? I'm not even trying to build the new No Jumper complex. Nah, fam, I'm thinking bigger than that. I'm trying to build CBS in Toronto. I want it till it gets to the point where they get the kind of government funding that CBC gets. Where I'm not looking a job at CBC, niggas is looking a job with us. And we're paying them from what the government gives us to pay them. Real shit. Having a staff of like 100 motherfuckers. That's where I'm looking. That's where my vision is at. You feel me? Like mad people eat. Salaries of like at least 50 freaking racks a year. At the entry point. We're not even talking about on-camera people. On-camera people ain't getting less than 250 racks a year. Are you sick? Are you dumb? That's where my brain is going. All right? Don't worry what I eat. Don't worry. I'll be eating well. But at that point, if I'm able to pay a motherfucker $250,000 a year just to talk shit for like maybe once a week, that's not even my main host. That's not even what I'm thinking for like the mans like Czar and Natural and Dusty. Them niggas is making at least $1 million a year. Mind you, you're gonna have to give me more episodes, but at least $1 million a year. I'm not getting the Ferrari. I'm gonna still keep it conservative. But y'all niggas can get as many Ferraris as you want, man. Fuck it. I'll get you one for Christmas. The frock? Academics is he's number one on the complex list every year. He's a multi-millionaire. Why can't we? It doesn't matter if we're in Canada. Fuck that. The internet's not in Canada. The internet's the World Wide Web. So we can dream as big as we want. There's no limit.
Every single day.
But that's what you're supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
If there's nobody else in the city that's doing it, then fuck, why not me be the person? So him doing that, of course. Like I've never knocked Friday for his work ethic. I'm never gonna do that.
Yeah, but you can't be telling man to like dig up their dead mom.
You can't also talk about my kid though. Fuck, I wasn't supposed to say that.
That never happened, fam. That's where the part I get pissed, bro. Don't lie, bro. We can go back to the tweets. I never deleted one tweet. Fam, I'm not gonna draw and try to call out man's youths for what? I don't even know your youths, bro. I don't even know how many of them you have. But if I call you my son, You do it yourself. I'm not the one who started calling you, oh, yo, he's my pops. You started doing that shit. I don't like that shit. I'm not trying to be nobody's daddy. I'm a bad influence sometimes. What the fuck? You all could look at me as an example, and but don't always listen to what the fuck I gotta say. I'm wrong sometimes. So I ain't trying to be nobody's daddy. Y'all niggas started that daddy shit. Fuck all that shit. That's just gay to me, B.
Okay, I didn't know about that. I never heard that.
Don't even bring it up. Like, don't even bring it up.
Yeah.
So so once that's what, again, for some strange reason, I had a conversation with 100 Watts. Same thing. For some strange reason, me and Vegas get put on a totally different platform, or I don't know, we get held differently than Friday, and to me, it's not fair. The things that we do over here, if this guy spoke about it, and it's like I didn't say anything until this time when I waited, and I was just like, you know what, you're calling me this, that, I'll do that. Again, I said I was wrong.
Yeah, but you were saying you were kind of pushed to that point. Which
again, he said that I don't care about those guys. Da 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 da. Why did you go on Curtis King's platform? You literally said you went on Curtis King to shit on our interview.
Yes. Because as soon as you guys saw that it was blood in the water, and oh, these niggas is getting at him from the Culture United shit and whatever, let me run and see if we can go grab this nigga and shit on Friday. I knew the plan. I got the 4D chest vision. I seen it from a mile away. Once you guys dropped that video, oh, so tell me more about what you think about that fuck nigga Friday. Okay, don't worry. We're still, at this time, we were still cool. I'm a circle. Grab him first, put it on the channel. I did it live for that reason. Put it on the channel first, so that by the time you guys drop your video of you shitting on me, it's not gonna hit the same. All right? I'm sorry. I gotta play these fucked up games because y'all niggas been shitting on me for years. I'm playing defense.
Because you thought we were shitting on him when we were only praising. There was a part where we were praising Friday on Curtis King's interview, but yet he doesn't really care about us, or he doesn't pay attention to us.
You guys will always be linked, and I think the audiences overlap. But people like to see the lore.
I get it, but at the same time, it's like Friday asked platforms to talk about him, and then when we talk about him, whether it's good or negative, he doesn't like that. Like, I don't know, but again, like, I'm not gonna not talk about him. If he does something good, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna say good. Like, I'm gonna go say good shit about him. If he does something bad, I'm gonna be like, hey, Friday, come on, fix up, bro. Like,
I wonder if he's reacting to this right now, yo.
He might.
Friday?
Hello, hi. Hold on, let me make my screen a little bit bigger. Hey guys, hey Guttzy. I know you're in the chat too. Catching it IRT in real time.
Friday, if you're
hold on. Because I know he doesn't like the way to do it.
He doesn't like the way how you do that this set, huh? You better change it up, dog.
These niggas be listening to every motherfucking word I say. I said that do-rag shit in passing. I said the shit look corny. And I know Drake, you got it from Drake. Drake look corny when he do it too. Guess what? What? I said it. Drake, you look corny when you put the do-rag to the side, my nigga. I'm sorry.
Why you have that goofy ass do-rag to the side? I didn't catch that stupid shot.
Oh, I remember you said that, but
Everybody
I didn't catch him saying that. So
No,
he was dissing the do-rag?
Yes. It is weird ass do-rag to the side, niggas.
Well, yo, he potting, he live streaming, I'm sure.
Again, I know, and again, I embrace it. But again, I'm not gonna. Well, there's one thing, if you take shots at me a little bit, I might send shots back, but don't diss the platform. The platform works very, very well, and I don't like behind the scenes.
Okay, I will say this. I did go nuclear. That time, that video, escaping Guttzy Guttz. I went in. I took flight. All right? So I could understand niggas might be a little bit peeved. But that was a lot of pent up, like, niggas, like, get off of me. And then I just let the ether beat run, bro. I had to do it, fam. And I had more, too. I was ready. What was that? Like, gang, what was that? Like 4 months ago or whatever? I went crazy. Felt good, too, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I felt like, whew, I got off the live stream. I slept like a baby. Oh, I almost like got to like, oh man, woo. Good life. This is a good time. But I do understand why niggas would be mad, bro.
I don't want to get into it because I don't want to shit on it. But behind the scenes, I know he's doing stuff to fuck with the platform too. So it's
what?
Like, I don't care.
What do you think he's sending? Like
it's not
dislike
sending, but
bots?
he's like he said that we're some of the ones that dislike. You can go through our dislikes like we did. We don't dislike nobody's video. We don't have time for that shit.
I don't think Friday's doing that either, though.
I'm not
unless you
saying
have
he's
evidence.
doing that.
Yeah.
But
Where would
again,
we get evidence?
I don't
You have
know.
a hidden camera in his.
no, but
in
it's
his
not
spot.
even the dislikes. But like, bro, like you've gone on multiple platforms and told him not to fuck with us. He's done stuff that people have showed me messages, bro. And that's all I'm saying is like that's fine. I don't give a fuck. But like, don't expect me not to defend my shit, bro. I'm gonna defend my shit.
But to his defense, like, you know, Natural's been here. I showed him I was pulling up
Yeah,
here. He
of
had no
course.
issue with it. So I honestly don't.
I would love Vegas to go over there. Like, you know.
Yeah, that's the thing. So it's like, if I'm telling people not to go over there, why am I co-host over there? If people ask me if I fuck with y'all in private, what do I say? No. What am I gonna get on camera and say I don't fuck with them, and then behind the scenes be like, oh, what, they cool? No. If you ask me, if you fuck with them guys over there, fuck no. That's how I've been on it. I stand on it. All right, but like as far as like trying to stop your money, nigga, y'all, I don't care enough to stop your money, bro. I'm so into me and what the fuck I got going on, bro. I don't care enough to freaking stop y'all niggas' money, bro. To be honest, prior to where we are now, literally like what, few months ago, on camera, and in tweets, I was bigging y'all up. I was like, you know what? At least there's somebody else who's getting into the mud of the Toronto underground scene like we are. Because like you said, Extra Gravy, all them niggas ain't gonna do it. I was bigging y'all up. And then the shit got nasty. And I was like, oh, fuck. 2 steps forward, 10 steps back. I was actually ready to invite y'all niggas up to the fucking studio. And then it was dig up your dead mom, dig up your dead dad. All right. Invitation over.
I'm saying, there's no hate. Yeah. I'm really not in my feelings, bro. Like, if I was in my feelings, none of y'all niggas can come here. Like, I was like, fuck y'all niggas. But I don't give a fuck. Nacho can come back here with Just Vegas or me. Like, I don't give a fuck. It's not that deep. Nobody has taken money out of my pockets. Again, the only thing I didn't like was when he brought up, and he didn't bring it up in a disrespectful way, but don't bring it up at all, my nigga. Like, I'm different about that. Like, I will crash out for that.
Valid.
100%.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Other than that,
I know. That's why I bought it up, nigga. You told me to dig up my dead mom or dead pops. Then guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull up your motherfucking case. And you're lucky that I didn't go all the way 100% with the shit. I really only went 50% on that part of the shit of my rant. Okay? I had a whole 100%, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna spare you. Okay? So yeah. If I bite with sharp-ass teeth, it's because I'm defending myself, my nigga. Trust me. Natural said he won't be back there. Fam, if you want to pull up, it's cool. You might have your own feelings of why you're not going back, but I ain't going to be the one trying to stop you from going there.
I've said it 100%. I'm not going to apologize to him because I stand on my shit, but I was wrong for saying that. I should have never brought up his parents, regardless of how I feel. I shouldn't have brought it up.
What if he apologized to you? Would you apologize
I don't want him
back?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, so that's progress right there. I mean,
but I don't think he would because I think he wants me to do it first, and
You guys
that's
are
where
both
we
the
go.
same,
And you know what? It's never going to happen unless I get the apology for the backbiting that I've gotten for the last 4 fucking years. Yes, I've heard you guys say nice things about me and all that shit, but if you keep on shitting on a nigga or making it like the things that you're doing is trying to fuck up my bread, because every thumbnail that I was seeing for a long space of time was like, yo, why should we even listen to this nigga over here? When you say things like that, guess what that does? That fucks up my bread. You want to fuck up my credibility and the things that come out of my mouth? Nah, bro. If niggas stop saying, you know what, I don't give a fuck about what Friday got to say, his opinion isn't valid, then guess what? Niggas stop watching, then we don't make bread. And then I can't feed my team. All right? So I take that offense very highly, bro. And then when you add on the other extra shit, then that's what it's gonna be, bro. You're gonna get me responding with some serious vitriol, bro. It is what it is. But the apology don't come from me. I don't give a fuck if I'm 80 years old, bro. When niggas violate you first, then you gotta fucking do the apology first. It is what it is.
That's where we clash. But ask this nigga, like, I told this nigga, I'm like, yo, I feel like me and Friday might be talking soon, and then we ended up kicking off.
I know, yo, we were like low-key, me and Vegas.
I literally just said that. I was about to invite these niggas to the studio, do some kind of big collab, and then this nigga crashed the fuck out. Because I was telling him about this goofy ass weird guy underground nation who likes to get syrup poured in his mouth. All right, the nigga who lies on camera, does a bunch of bullshit. All right, I know that's your guy, but I don't fuck with this nigga, bro. He's telling mans suck their mom, crashing out on me and my team because he thinks it's funny and then tries to act like, oh, he's lost in translation. Fuck that, bro. That kid's smarter than he's acting like he is. All right? And I was trying to tell you, don't be defending some weirdo.
I guess we're trying to like organize like some reunion and like
Fuck
we're
him.
actually getting somewhere.
Even Bingo's been
It just got worse than it ever has been.
Yeah. Even right before we kicked off, remember I was like, yo, I feel like it might happen soon.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, the Twitter thing happened and it went left.
I mean, when it's
You're defending a weirdo that right now lost his channel and is now doing AI videos, still reacting to full Drake songs on his YouTube channel when that's what probably got you zapped in the first place. Man don't listen, put his hand on the stove, then freaking takes the hand with the wrapped up bandage on it and puts it back on the stove. Real smart guy. That's who you freaking keep around.
And if you guys are meant to,
Fuck
you know,
Sam.
rekindle, it'll happen, right?
And at the same time, I feel like I still need growing. Like just this platform, I would love to it to be where our platforms are both to the point where it's like, we're both getting thousands of views, and it's just like, then when we do it, it'll make sense.
It'll be
But everybody in the city wants it. Like Five has talked to me. YG has even said it would be, even though he
Yeah,
whatever.
he called us like a gay podcast. Wait, I don't know if he was talking.
The kid's disingenuous, bro. I know I'm getting all up and upset and it's loud. It's 12 o'clock, but bro, that kid's disingenuous, bro. I put my arm around that little youth, bro, and he moved like a weirdo after, fam.
He was.
Yeah. I didn't want to claim it and be like, yeah, we're the gay podcast, because, you know.
But even he would be like, yo, you and Friday linking up would be big still, you know. Like people have said it. Booggz has said it. Everybody has said it. They know it would be. But I just wanted to. I want it to be more than just a one-off thing. I want it to.
I show these niggas love, bro. Every nigga that has a beef with me, I've showed these niggas love. Put them on in some kind of way. If I didn't put them on to some kind of knowledge. And then it's fuck me. No, fuck all of you. What the hell, bro? I work every day doing this shit. I don't give a fuck what other niggas do with their time. All right? I've sacrificed a lot doing this shit. I do this shit every day. I just started the 30 for 30 now, but I've been doing this shit every day. Y'all niggas act like I just come out the blue and start shooting at you niggas, bro.
When we do get there, or if it does get to that point, that it's just bigger than just a one-off, and then
Be
we just work
recurring.
some ways.
It should be something
Not
that
even just a
happens
recurring, but
like
just
like a culture, like you know what Company Man does, and he does.
No, deleted Villain X. They gonna get the energy. You know why? Because I will fucking make money off the energy. I ain't gonna give niggas energy if it's not gonna go back into the business that will feed me and my team. Fuck that.
The Culture United shit. Like we should definitely link up and have conversations, because our conversations, all of us together, it could mean something. You know what I'm saying?
I think we would get way further as an ecosystem if you guys were better.
Of course.
Because like imagine him here,
bro.
Imagine there was some sort of collaboration.
I keep telling everybody, literally all this shit's supposed to be Fridays anyway. Like I didn't want to do this shit. It was his fault. All this, fam, the Man Them Show,
we started there.
the Late Night with Rich, all of that shit, I was just gonna go give to Friday. Like that was the plan. Just give all this shit to Friday. Let Friday like control all this shit. Cause I really wanted it to be a network, fam. I don't want to fucking run no fucking network. I hate niggas.
He really does.
What?
Yeah, I
He
don't
doesn't
like
people.
people, bro.
It's not that easy to run a network.
Yeah, he doesn't like people.
I like to chat a lot. That's it.
But I will say I do like what you've done with the network, like Junie, Sam, and Claire, like strong additions. City Too Gritty, is that his name?
Yeah.
I like that. Are you guys still doing the show with who's the guy with the dreads?
Yeah, Lord Fury.
Lord Fury.
Yeah,
Lord
Lord
Fury
Fury,
said so.
you know?
We got
Zar be paying attention, yo. Straight up.
a special one coming up very, very soon with that one.
You guys have a diverse crew, and I think it's good. I like it. I'm actually I watch it. You know.
So
Going back to.
All right, salute. I feel like I've given enough of my energy to this for real. Woo! Where are we at now? 3 hours and change. Bumba Cloud. I still got news stories to get to. Holy. Who else is live right now? Let me just do a quick YouTube check. Am I the only one out of the Drake Avengers who's live right now? Like I said, I'm going to watch this video tomorrow. Toronto's deadliest rappers, Flippa, Tyke, and Big Racks. Gonna definitely watch that tomorrow. Savv just dropped a video, eh? Oh, with Studio of Legends. Okay. Rogan's all fucked up right now. Their view counts are going up. I ain't lying. I ain't gonna lie. That's good. That's good for you guys. All right. I'm proud of you guys. Booggz and Top 5, Johnny VV and Boondog, Sam G's crashing on IG. Holy, we got the combo video over here from Rockboy Ninja. Okay, let me see. What's my next story over here? Let's get into some of this Booggz stuff, actually. Let me show you guys something here. Quickly about Booggz. About the man Booggz. Bengetti on the loose. Pull up in a black Challenger. So Booggz, his status is growing. Mind you, this is not a crazy amount of followers on this page. They just started this page right now. Somebody started it. I don't know if it's Booggz behind this, but Booggz Snippets. All right. He's trying to rise his status over here in the game. So now he got his own page. Let's see what some of the shit is on this page. What's this pin post?
We need a shot to know. Nah.
Booggz Clipster is my new entertainment. This is from January 2021. This must be Booggz.
Nah. Chill. We need a shot to know. Nah.
Okay. Let me just investigate the stories. What's this?
But I still will let it blow.
Huh? What's this?
I will shoot, but I'm too known. But I still will let it blow. Yeah.
Gang, yeah. I fuck with her, she thinks she grown.
What's that? Yo, what's that?
I will shoot, but I'm too known. But I still will let it blow. Yeah.
Gang, yeah.
Oh, I need to hear this full track. Those guys need to link up more, bro. What's in here?
We need a shot to know.
He put this shit all in one. Is there any
This is a serenade. I've been drinking lemonade. Need the code to the safe. I need the rage. Bag it up in the rain. Left them. She said I left her at the West End.
You know what he's doing? He's taking a page out of Drake's book right now. He's trying to get his own 100 gigs going on over here.
Bless, we don't need your blessings. Just called elegant essence.
Don't get it twisted. People call Booggz a crash out. He's wild out. Booggz makes fire music, bro.
Watching Kim K, top of the city, babe. She sucked me, I didn't. I wanna sleep, but I couldn't lay. Papa Addy, she thought it was yesterday.
He's like to me, he's like a mix of like a 2 Chainz, like with the wittiness of some of his bars. You know, Zar was saying like he's like he said a better version of Smiley. Okay, it's on tape. I kind of agree. Like he's kind of got that, but with a different cadence. You know what I'm saying? I used to be bummy.
Come bang with us. And you're my bill of feng shui. Got chef, he cook me lunch, baby. In the jungle, there's a runway down.
It's just like, listen, with all due respect, like his music just makes you want to just be on fuckery. You know what I mean? It's not like for you to like sit there and like pontificate and think on. Nah, bro, you're just driving. You're just having fun. It's just fun shit.
Oh my gosh.
The beats are all with fire.
I'm like, P-White hoes, I'm with the triple K. Riding around my backseat of K. 1, 2, 3, try post and see the braid. Who I gotta see today? You, I ain't talking yay, rocking with the
Okay, let me get to some actual shit here because I'm not gonna go through this whole thing here. It's getting late. Let me show you all this. So, just to give some clarity on this whole thing with chromas, because I showed you guys yesterday when I was doing the live stream, him reminiscing, pining over the thing. Oh my God, chromas, you're the best looking girl I ever been with in my life. Like he was like, bro, chill. Like you pressed send. Niggas can see that. However, he has come to clear this up. So he goes, all the fans in my DMs talking about chromas would we would record calls, but we ain't police. Laugh out loud. Don't get mixed into hype like my last hoe. If you believe Instagram, I think you need help. Or Cam H, my brothers. My brother's gone for murder, and y'all on Insta believing I want this old SETI hoe back? Do I gotta repeat? Old SETI hoe back. All right. Iceman turned what else? So you don't want her back. Called her an old SETI thing. Because the rumor was that like she was the one who set him up. I'm not the one who started spreading the rumor. This is what the Reddit started saying. Yo, Chromas is the one who got him shot because he had gotten shot in the leg before he went to jail, right? So when mans come home and everybody on the internet's like, yo, that girl set you up. She's denying it, obviously. Nobody's going to say, yo, I did. And I don't even know if she did or not, to be honest. But she denied it. You're going to come home and be like, yo, I want you back. Nah, B. Right? You think she still love me? This is the original post, I guess. Laugh out loud. Love her. I get her lit again in the city. She's shooting a video. I taught her well. So I wish they would put punctuations in here. Song Bay, let me hear some. My first vulture at Chromas. Called her a vulture? Is that a big up or is that a diss? Who understands you like me? Okay, so who understands you like me? Who truly knows baby? All these hoes want to be you, gang. Okay. So yeah, that's just a little bit of a clear up to, oh, I can't keep that on the screen. That it looks mod. I can't have that. That's too much tete. Holy. The titties are tittying. But yeah, there was one more thing I want to show you guys on Booggz before we move on. DJ Las Vegas. He called him out because Booggz, since he's been on his tirade, I will call it, just for lack of a better term, he's called out a few people, and one of those was his old producer, the guy who gave him some of his first hits, Black Challenger, right? Vegas did a bunch of songs for Booggz back in the days, and like all the way up to like right before he went to jail. So with Booggz saying certain things about Vegas finally responded. And here's what he said.
To put some fucking respect on my hey man, tell your favorite rapper to put some fucking respect on my name, dog. Look at this shit. This is all of his top songs on Apple Music. See? I don't even have Apple Music. That's why it's grayed out. Look, Black Challenger, me. Phone Ring, me. TRC, me. Woke Up in Cuba, me. Legal Clips, me. Double Dutch, me. Sosa, me. Beat It Up, me. Swap, me. First Class, me. Fucking I'm With It, me. Side Bag, me.
So slow down. Vegas, breathe.
Piece of the city, me. Big, me. Out the country, me. Young Boss, me. 10,000, me. I didn't do auto theft, no. That song's hard. I didn't do auto theft, though. Fam, that shit's me. Plus, on top of it, I made the fucking shitty ass covers when I was a shitty ass cover maker. You know?
Hold on. I got you, Vegas. Woo!
I'm saying I didn't do the smiley one though. But yeah, look at all this shit, fam. You know how much work I put in this kid? This kid continues to disrespect me, fam. Tell him to.
Yo, hold on. I can hear that little thing in his throat. Pause. You know that like when your throat gets shaky, man's like upset, brethren. Like he thought about this before he went and opened up the app, started filming. He's like, yo, put some respect on my name, nigga. What? Who's this kid talking to? Yo, go in, Vegas.
Fucking shitty ass covers when I was a shitty ass cover maker. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do the smiley one though. But yeah, look at all this shit, fam. You know how much work I put in this kid? This kid continues to disrespect me, fam.
The kid continues to disrespect me, fam. Like, you know, like Mitch, when he was like, yo, any of them niggas put a hand on my nigga Sonny B. Remember that shit? That's the kind of energy I feel like Vegas has right now, bro. Any of them niggas put a hand on my little man, bro, I'm gonna murder everything in the city, nigga. Right? And then a tear started coming out of his eye. Holy fuck. That's Vegas right there. Where's the freaking clip? Right here.
The almighty dollar. The one thing in this.
Fuck out of here. That's not it. Cats hating. Look at the tear, bro. That's what y'all doing over that GTV network, making niggas cry. Pause. That's Vegas right now. Go in, my nigga. What you saying, brother?
Tell him to fucking tell him. Yeah, you already know it, man. Family, I can't deal with this guy.
Yo, he can't even finish the sentence, bro. He's like, nigga, how dare you? Disrespect.
Plus, on top of it, I made the fucking shitty ass covers when I was a shitty ass cover maker. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do the smiley one though. But yeah, look at all this shit, fam. You know how much work I put in this kid? This kid continues to disrespect me, fam. Tell him to fuck.
Yo, Vegas, are you really crying though, low key? Yo, is Vegas in the chat low key just chilling? You sounded like you was crying when you did this, bro.
Tell him, yeah, you already know it, man. Family, I can't deal with this guy. This guy's tell him to get off of whatever he's on, dog.
Ooh. Well, like you guys keep on saying about us, y'all niggas need to work it out. That's the dream team. That's 40 and Drake right there. Vegas and Booggz. That's Premier and friggin' Nas. That's Premier and Guru. Right? Y'all niggas know those talks, bro. Y'all niggas need to link up. Booggz, you're going to see this. I'm going to make a clip. Anything with Booggz' name on it, he a narcissist like me. He going to click on it. All right? But like, brother, you need to make good with Vegas. Vegas gave you some of the biggest bangers in your life. I know you can still do it on your own, but it's better together. Didn't you guys say that about us? Well, I'm saying that to you. Y'all niggas need to figure it out, bro. Because in the end of the day, you're going to have a better product together than you guys have separated. You know what I'm saying? I know mans both are able to do their own things. You guys both have your own accolades. But if niggas see Booggz produced by DJ Las Vegas pop up on their YouTube screen or something, or on their freaking, even on the gram, new Booggz produced by Las Vegas, oh, I'm clicking that, bro. Turn on. Let me hear that. Let me hear that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm any type of influence, OG, all that type of shit niggas keep on putting on me, like, bro, all right, well then listen to the OG. Link up, fam. Y'all link up. Go hit the studio. Don't even make a big production out of it. All right? Do it on the lows. Just come back with some hot product, fam. And then let us know, oh, yo, we made good, fam. We ain't fighting no more. All right? Go to the studio and cook up. That's all I want. All right? Salute to Booggz, though, man. Salute to Booggz. Yo, you got 3 days of me talking about you over here, Booggz. I think I'm done with you for the week, brother. So don't do anything crazy for me to have to, like, bring it up, but, like, bring you up. But I think I'm good on Booggz for the week. But salute to you, Booggz. I'm going to cover one more story. We're not going to get into any civic duties today. And we're going to keep it hip-hop. Keep it Toronto hip-hop, actually. Let me get some water. Savv4x. All right. There has been rumors that Savv4x has been getting at Duvy. Now, big salute to Duvy. He's doing his time right now. I think he's due to be home sometime in 2027, maybe 2028. All right. But he also has been dropping music from behind bars. He's been locked up since 2022, if I'm not mistaken, chat. Let me know if I'm wrong, okay? But there's been these little subliminals that people are saying are shots at Duvy. First one being, and I'll put it up right here, bang. There was a post in his Instagram stories where he just put 17. And for the people who don't know, when it comes to Duvy's Instagram name is 17 Duvy. But that's also like, right? 17's lost motions. Am I reading that right? Lost to the E at the end? All right. Big salute to Duvy. What's in his stories? Shout out to all the real ones that's been supporting. Love those who love you. Music dropping at midnight. It is midnight. I can't hear nothing on this.
Listen, yeah. Block busting 100 members, made the sun break. Got times I buy some memories to feel alright. So tell me, is you really feeling me? You wanna feel the ice? It's crazy. Probably cause I was never scared. I made my future break.
I wonder how much music this guy has in the vault, or if he's like starting to record new music. But there's more things that have popped up because people are saying that this album that he dropped is also taking sneak shots. All right, let me get some of this shit off the screen because I got mad screens open right now. Hella Windows Rick right now. All right, we'll keep one Instagram. Okay, so right here. He just dropped his mixtape. This is courtesy of Canadian Underground Kings. He has 17 songs on it. All right, I might need a sound effect. Holy shit. Is there any truth to the sneak shots? There was another thing. He did a promo. Okay, and they're saying at the end of his promo that there was also some kind of sneak shot. This is what the Reddits are saying. This is not what I'm saying, Savv. Savv, if you see this, this is what the Reddits are saying.
Yeah. Savv4x are right downtown right now. You're gonna see it. Me and the scavenger hunt. We posted 5 crews. You know what I'm trying to say? I have the money right here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I'm trying to say?
So $500 hidden somewhere in downtown Toronto. 5 clues location, or so 5 clue locations. One final drop. Find the poster. Scan every QR code. Watch the stories closely. This is a good promo. I like this. Skipping clues or not scanning QR code automatic disqualification. First clue: find a red streetcar where the music, lights and chaos meet. Okay.
Man, just follow the story and come get your free money, bro. You hear, bro? I'm trying to say, like, it's free cash, man. Come get it. All right, yo. Savv4x are right downtown right now. You guys see it? We're in the scavenger hunt. We posted 5 clues. You know what I'm trying to
Now they're outside. So what is the Reddit saying? Do I got that twisted? Because they said, let me go back through the Reddit. All right. Torontology, y'all, listen, y'all get a lot of freaking promo from me over here. Savv scavenger hunt. What's going on here?
Favorite artist in the city is named Savv. He just posted while I was on my way downtown that he's doing a little scavenger hunt and that he wants mans to find his posters across downtown Toronto, scan for the hints, and then go find the prize, which is
we almost 4 hours in, brother.
$5 bones. Need for the hints and then go find the prize, which is $500. 5 bones. Need that. So
5 bones.
I already happen to be down here. Let me do it. First one is right here. I just found the second clue. It says, now find the walls that speak without talking. So we on Queen Street right now. That's really close to Graffiti Alley. I'm gonna head over there.
This is
just
good
found
promo.
The last clue.
This is pretty good promo. I ain't mad at this.
We so active, waiting for the drop, trying to get that $5. This time there was mad trucks in the way, so I couldn't even find it at first, but here it is.
Boom. There it is. He put 17 on the wall over here. There's a picture on the Reddit. I'm not going to go draw for that right now. But this is what they're saying is sneak shots at Duvy. What do you guys think? All right, let's do that. I'm not going to make a new poll. I'm going to get rid of this poll over here. Wow, 63% of you guys are saying don't piece it up with Guttzy. Holy. Listen, gang, if you guys see this, it's not me. I might have to please my audience, fam. Like, they don't want to see it. They niggas say, fuck him. Peace what? All right. But I digress. What do y'all think? One in the chat if you think that these guys have issues with each other. Because one, I don't see why they would have issues with each other. But I'm old. So maybe I don't know what's going on these days. Maybe I'm losing track. I'm losing touch. But one man is from the East End, right? Malvern. Next man is all the way from freaking Southside Jane and Finch. And in jail right now. So I can't see why they would have issues. It wouldn't be over territory. When mans were home, when Duvy was running shit on road, Savv wasn't even really bubbling like that yet. You feel me? So I can't see that being a shot at Duvy just because I can't see where the root of it would be. The only and listen, this is heavy speculation. The only way I could see these guys ever even having any issues, just because of proximity and everything that I just mentioned, is maybe two of the mans clashed in jail. Like niggas from Duvy's crew clashed with some niggas from Savv's crew in jail, and that could be the shit. But that's super heavy speculation. All right? Let me know before we get off this story here and this live. One in the chat if y'all think that Savv is taking shots at Duvy. Two in the chat if everybody's just like really like overlooking, like looking too much into this shit. You know what I'm saying? Overthinking this shit. Let me know. One in the chat if Savv's trying to get at Duvy crazy. Two in the chat if we're just like, we're in speculation land. The tinfoil suits are out. All right, we got a 2. Yeah. Chat's not buying it. All right. Savv, if you see this, this is like market research, okay? When the live streams, when we're talking to the chat, and this is the opinions of people from different walks of life, different parts of town, all right? They don't see it. So if we're wrong, okay, don't make us look crazy over here on the We Love Hip Hop Network, all right? It's no smoke. I just want the music, to be honest, from both guys. We just heard some new Duvy, and it wouldn't be right for me to do a Savv segment and not play any new Savv. However, just know, for the people who are watching this right now, and anybody who's going to be watching the replay later on, you're going to be seeing me cut back to the segment of me talking, because I'm definitely going to have to, YouTube Studio is going to make me cut this out the video. All right, let me hear a little bit of this though. Gotta do it. I gotta do it, man. Over here, I see you, Savv. Yo, thank you for the donation. 6God6 says, yo, Friday, can you give us a Page and Drake Still Fly beef from back in the days? I could do you one better. I have a whole video, all the beefs that Drake has gone through back in the days, before he blew up. Let me see if I could find it. And all of the, because I think I've ran all of the friggin' Page stories into the ground. All right. Wait there. It's in here somewhere. It's in my documentary section. Let me go to documentary section. I'll find it for you, brother. We out here working. We're working. Where are the documentaries? It's all of Drake's beefs with people from, or issues. Every time a Toronto rapper dissed Drake, okay? Go look up this video right here. Every time a Toronto rapper dissed Drake, and I go through the whole lore of how man's got kicked out of the club in Miami, and him taking the So Fly and doing his own verse to it, or his own remix, it gets crazy. But let's get back to country style trap country. Okay, I'm playing way too much of it. What's this track right here? Savv, YK Dat, Feel Alone, and Soul Cry live performance. Big salute to Studio of Legends TV. All right, go check out Savv's music. We over at the We Love Hip Hop Network live streams over here say that there is no beef between Savv4x and Duvy. Okay, but I'll keep my eye on it. All right, and we'll circle back if there is a beef. Gang, I think that's it for today. I got about 3 hours and 45 minutes, about 45 minutes more than I expected. Tomorrow, though, I will be getting into a couple more things. I'll let you guys know now. We'll be covering the Six Tales video about the top 5 killers, rappers, or whatever that video is about. What I left off the table. Hey, I don't think I left off anything off the table. I'll have a bunch of civic duties. We'll be back tomorrow, live streaming, 4 for 30. Okay, 6 p.m. live. That's when we starting. So until then, we are off of this. Doses.